John Stamos, I want to start with John Stamos, our esteemed roast master. John, well, John has a reputation for being a bit of a swinger. Did you know instead of an umbilical cord, John was born with a bungee cord? John likes the ladies, it's true. He has a one-track mind, and the traffic on it is pretty light. You know John Stamos, it only takes one drink to get him drunk, but he's not sure if it's the 9th or 10th or 11th. And Cloris Leachman is here. Cloris? Cloris, if people say you're over the hill, don't believe them. Why, you'll never be over the hill, not in the car you drive. And Jim Norton of here is, of course, probably one of the most colorful characters I've ever met. Colorful personalities I know. You're green with envy and you have a yellow streak down your back. Greg Giraldo is here. Now, of course, people always say that Greg's a bit of a skinflint, a little tight with a dollar. But I find him to be a real carefree guy. Yep, he doesn't care as long as it's free. That's what kind of carefree guy he is. No, but Greg Giraldo, I'm just joking him. He has the grace of a swan, the wisdom of an owl, and the eye of an eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is for the birds. No, but I kid Greg Giraldo. You know, if I ever need a brain transplant, I don't know if they have those yet, but if I ever need a brain transplant, well, I would choose yours, Greg, and here's why. It's not because you're smart. It's because your brain has never been used. Susie Essman, of course, is famous for being a vegetarian. Hey, she may be a vegetarian, but she's still full of baloney in my book. My best friends. I love Gilbert. And what I like about Gilbert Godfrey most of all is his neck. Doesn't he have a great neck, folks? Gilbert, your neck reminds me of a typewriter. Underwood. Oh, by the way, Gilbert, when you go to the men's room later, you'll see a sign that says, "Gentlemen, pay no heed, go right in." There's no room that says "scoundrel" on it. But now we come to Bob Saget, that's why we're all here. Bob? Bob, you have a lot of well-wishers here tonight, and a lot of them would like to throw you down one, a well. They want to murder you in a well. Seems a little harsh, but apparently they want to murder you in a well. It says here on this card. No, but Bob has a beautiful face, like a flower. Yeah, cauliflower. No offense, but your face looks like a cauliflower. As you can see, he has wavy hair. It's waving goodbye on account he's going bald. No, I think that, that Bob should join the Ku Klux Klan. And that's not because he's racist. He's not racist. It's just that he'd look a lot better with a hood over his head on account of his face. No, there are times when Bob has something on his mind, when he wears a hat. He thinks the English Channel is a British TV station and not a body of water separating England and France. Do you know that he has never slept with his wife? Isn't that odd? He says that it isn't honorable to sleep with a married woman, even though she's married to him. And Bob isn't the biggest sports fan. I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school. I took him to a ball game, and he came toting a double-barreled shotgun. You remember that? I said, "What the H is that for?" Bob said, "I heard the Lions were playing the Tigers." You remember that?
Yeah.
No, Bob is not a sports fan. He thinks that the Kentucky Derby is a hat and not a horse race that they race every year.
What's up, y'all? It is your boy Smoke County J up in the building. You know what I'm talking about? The late great NORM MACDONALD, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have been spamming me with this guy for so long, blowing up my comments with him and Patrice O'Neal. I done reacted to Patrice O'Neal. Now I'm about to move on to, I'm not moving on, but now I'm about to react to also NORM MACDONALD in this streak that I'm going with comedy. So yeah, bro, he's a well-respected guy. If you don't know who he is, he's a great guy in the comedy game. Apparently Dave Chappelle loves him, Bill Burr, you know, all the great people. And yeah, bro, so simple as that. Well respected. He died, I don't know of what, but we about to react to this video called Swedish German Joke with NORM MACDONALD. So like and subscribe, click on the notification bell, because your boy is here for a good time and a long time. And yeah, let's get this show started. All right, got the video. Let's go.
He's good, man.
That's a can-do, Norm. You came charging out like
Yeah, because Peter, look at this audience, man. They don't care about that. Why? I like jokes.
the Swedes are with you.
They got flags. They got flags.
Yeah, they got flags and they're scoring you. You've got 3 9s and an 8 so far.
Wow.
For your
Where
entrance.
are you guys from, man?
Yeah, that man
That's Sweden?
Yeah.
God bless you, man. Everything's good about, you know, you're an Irishman. Me mother, she was orange. Me father, he was green. It was the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. I'm Scottish. I'm a Scot. You're Irish.
Yes.
What are you?
Swedish German.
Swedish German. Are you really?
Yeah, really. Why would I lie about that? It's not funny.
It's very odd, 'cause
It's a very strange lie. I put one over on those people. Yeah.
Swedish German.
I'll tell you why it's funny, man, because I was in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I met a good old boy down there, and he said, he said, you know Andy Richter?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You met a guy in Georgia and he said, you know Andy Richter?
Oh, yeah, you guys do well there.
Oh.
And he said, I said, yeah. He said, have you ever heard of Andy Richter joke? I said, no. He said, well, most of it's based on him being Swedish German. And then he told me an Andy Richter joke. And
Really?
But I didn't know he was Swedish German. I thought it was all nonsense.
Yeah, well, now this lines up perfectly. Let me ask you something, because it sort of relates to the first...
Wait, don't you want to hear the joke?
Yeah, like, what's the joke?
No. Oh, you're down to 6. You're down to 6. All right, this joke will get you back
Yeah,
up.
you can get him back.
Let's hear the joke.
Well, the fellow says, he says, man, he says, you ever hear the time about the old prospector? That's how he talks, you know?
Yeah.
He says, man, there was an old prospector, and he was prospecting for gold, and he was having a hell of a time getting any gold. It was an empty stake, I believe. And he said he'd come into town one day. He'd been in the mine for a good 8 months. He said, by God, he said, I'm only flesh and blood. Sure. Yeah. And I need a woman, you know. And so he goes into town. He goes up to the bartender. He says, bartender, he says, man, I've been in that mine for a hell of a long time, and I'm only flesh and blood. I need a woman. Well, the bartender says, hell, there ain't no women in this town. If you want to do any of that business, all we got is Andy Richter, the Swedish German. The prospector, he says, no, he says, hell, I ain't into that funny stuff, you know. He says, I'll be fine. So he goes back to his state, you know, and he's back in that mine, man, and 6 months passes, and a year passes, and Conan, you know, people are weak. Man is made of flesh and pride, as the scriptures tell us, and by God, that old prospector finally broke to his knees, and he said, I'm no worse than he went back to the bar. He was a beaten man. He says to the bartender, he says, hell, man, I've been in that place 2.5 years. A man has needs, and if you say there's no women in this here town, he says, well, I'll have to go for Andy Richter, the Swedish German. But he says, listen now, he says, man, I'm a tough old hombre, you know, and I got friends now. He says, I don't want anybody to know about this. You know, this is back in the old days.
Sure, yeah.
He says,
I can tell by the accent, yeah.
He says, I got my cowpoke friends and so forth. I'd hate to hell anybody know about this, you know. This got to be all secret. Nobody. I say nobody can know about this. Bartender says, well, 4 people will know about it. How do you figure that? He says, well, he says, I'll know about it. He says, you'll know about it. Andy Richter, the Swedish German, will know about it. And the fella that has to hold down Andy will know about it.
Why?
Why? Because Andy Richter, the Swedish German, he don't go for that funny
He
business.
don't go for that shit.
Well, at least you left me my dignity.
Yeah.
I like the way that story ended.
Yeah,
That was a nice...
You weren't gay.
Right. Yeah. No, but that's not beside the point.
You were raped.
No, it's more. It's more that I wasn't prostituting myself.
Bro, he can't say that no more, bro. That's something you cannot say no more, bro. Oh my gosh, you can't say shit like that no more. Bro, that was funny, bro, to read. Bro, that was actually a great joke, bro. Oh. Because Andy Richter wasn't going for that shit either. That's funny. 4 people gonna know about it, bro. Oh, that man has some great energy, bro. Norm MacDonald, bro. He has some great energy. I like him. I like the way he talk. I like how, like, amped up he brings the room and shit like that. Like, yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna watch some more clips on him. Y'all leave some comments and some suggestions about him. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I need to react to next. You feel me? And also, like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell because your boy is here for a good time and a long time. And that concludes the video, ladies and gentlemen. Follow me on Twitch and TikTok. Smoke Honey J. Thank y'all. I'm out.
Hi friends, it's Maddie here, back at it again with another reaction video, and today we're going to be watching Norm MacDonald's best joke, the Dirty Johnny joke. I'm excited because I love Norm, you guys know that. He's probably my favorite comedian. This is a special request from Vigar, so let's get into it.
Well, I can tell a joke.
Go for it.
Yeah,
This is
please
it. This
do.
is what we're looking
Please.
for.
Yeah.
There was a fella, a little boy in school named Dirty Johnny. Now, he's not dirty in this joke, but he'd always be a hellion in class, and the teacher didn't think much of him. So the teacher has a project, or not a project, but an in-class thing. How'd that go again? She says, now, this is what you...
Much. She's just like somebody's old grandpa rambling on, but purposefully. I love it so much.
Project, or not a project, but an in-class thing. How'd that go again? She says, now, this is what you're going to do here, class. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up and tell the class what a story from your life. And then afterwards say the moral to that story. So a girl puts up her hand. Yes, Becky, what's your story? So Becky stands up. She goes, my dad works for the hatchery here in town. And what happens was he got about 15 eggs. And he put them all in one basket, all in the same basket. So he put all his eggs in one basket. And he put it on the horse and buggy and drove back home. And by God, Becky says, the bouncing and all the eggs broke. Well, that's a good story, the teacher says, but what would the moral be to that? Becky says, well, the moral is, don't put all your eggs into one basket. But goddamn, says the teacher, that's a good one. Anybody else? Marjorie puts up her hand. Marjorie, what?
He just like, I just can't not, like, he's just the way he tells stories is hilarious. Oh, don't mind me, guys. Okay.
Put all your eggs into one basket. But goddamn, says the teacher, that's a good one. Anybody else?
Is that what the teacher said?
Marjorie puts up her hand. Marjorie, what's your story? She says, well, my dad works for the hatchery, as most, all of us. Thank God for the hatchery. She says that we'd all be lost. But anyways, my dad knows that eggs become chickens. And so he was counting his chickens, and he added in the eggs, you see. And then he put them on a horse and buggy to go to town, and they all broke. Well, what's the lesson to that? The teacher says she can't understand. And she says, well, don't count your chickens before they hatch out of an egg. So the teacher says, that's a great one, too. Anybody else? Well, wouldn't you know, Dirty Johnny has his hand up.
Oh, my gosh.
So the teacher's like, holy God, I don't want it. But on the other hand, I made an oath to every child, should I suppose I gotta. All right, Dirty Johnny, what do you have to say?
The teacher is calling him Dirty Johnny. Love that. Verbatim.
Made an oath to every child, should I suppose I gotta. All right, Dirty Johnny, what do you have to say? Johnny stands up. Stories about my Uncle Terry. He never worked at the hatchery on account he was in Vietnam, and he got disability. He don't even like people who work at the hatchery. But the story happened far from these shores, in a little town called Da Nang. Terry was not well liked. His whole troop left him, abandoned. And he woke up in the weeds, and all they left him with was 3 bottles of Jack Daniels, some weapons. Terry stood up and downed 1 bottle right away. Said, if I'm going out,
I have to pause it, guys, because, oh my. I need to, like, compose myself, but he's just so funny, just how he delivers everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try not to laugh, like, hysterically so I can actually, like, understand what's going on. Okay.
with was 3 bottles of Jack Daniels, some weapons. Terry stood up and downed 1 bottle right away.
said, if I'm going out, I'm going out. And he took his Balishnikov and a couple of Glocks and his 2 bottles, and away he went. He found a town, and he didn't know if it was Charlie or if it was one he was sent to protect. But all he knew was he had hate in his gut. So he started firing. And he fired the Kalashnikov with an arcing kind of, like a farmer would with hay, with a scythe. And sure enough, the men fell like hay before him. And then the women, and by God, I'm ashamed to say it, but then the children. And finally, all was left was Uncle Terry standing in the mud and the blood and the glory. And he touched his pants, and it was wet, and he said he was ashamed. He felt shame, Uncle Terry, for he'd pissed himself. Well, he touched it again. It was not urine at all, but ejaculate. And Uncle Terry felt pride where shame once was. And the teacher's like, good Christ, what kind of a story is that? What the hell is the moral to that? Well, he says, when Uncle Terry's been drinking, you don't fuck with him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My chest hurts. My face hurts. He's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. He could not be stopped. And I love the consistent farm theme as well, just throughout, even when he's talking about the slaughtering of this quote unquote village. Yes, like a farmer. Seen so stupid. Oh my gosh. So ridiculously ridiculous. Just his Norm, he's the best. You guys might fight me. You might fight me, but I think he's really the best. Just his delivery alone is so hilarious in itself that even the stupidest, goofiest stuff that he says out it's just so funny. And it's so goofy, and it can be the most basic thing, and I'm just dying laughing, and I'm trying to not. But it's like with his videos, it's always just try not to laugh. With other comedians, sometimes it's like try to find something funny to laugh about. But with him, it's like I'm trying not to laugh consistently, and it doesn't work because he's so ridiculous. Anyways, guys, rest in peace. I'm glad that these videos are here for me to watch because I eat them up. Oh my gosh. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't mess with Uncle Jeff when he's been drinking. This is so stupid. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already and you enjoy laughing together, you enjoy crying from laughter together, or just crying and watching funny things, nostalgic things, new things, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. And like this video, as it'll boost it in the algorithm so we can keep on doing more stuff just like this. And until next time, I'll see ya. Bye.
Is that right on Rikers Island? They banned like 2 months ago. They banned pornography, any porno magazines from the prison. You know, because I don't know why they did it, but now I just read the headline.
Sure, you don't need to know that part, right? Who cares about that part, right?
But now they had to bring it back this week, so they had a compromise. They're allowing one porno magazine.
Only one, huh?
Only one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the porno magazine that they're putting in is Hairy Guy's Ass Illustrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to only allow one, I would think That's the one, you know, probably.
It's a good magazine, though.
It is a good, you know.
It's not.
People-
It's not all just pictures
No,
of hairy guys.
the articles are good, actually. Good articles on if you're buying a home, what home to buy. Good areas to look.
Good stereo advice. That's why I read it.
Yeah. Killer crossword puzzle. It's just a good publication. All right.
See, I just read it for hairy guys' asses.
Well, see, that's you, Andy. Just people are all different.
He was telling me before the show last week he went to the hairy guy's ass mansion.
It was great. Why didn't you? Andy has all the fun. He gets to all the big celebrity parties.
Right. Him and Jimmy Kahn. Andy's a fantastic guy.
I'm curious about something.
And when I say, you know, I used to make jokes at 12:30 about him being gay, that's absolutely ridiculous. But when we were starting out, I will tell you one story about Andy. This is what happened.
I'm scared.
I was working at Art's
the deli coffee shop.
Deli and coffee shop, bussing tables. So Andy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, I got a way to make some money." I said, "What is your way?" He goes, "I'm going to become a male prostitute." Now I said, "Andy, you're not gay. It doesn't make any sense." He goes, "But a guy has to make a dollar." So I said, "All right, do what you want." You know? So he comes to me the next day and he says, "Hey, I'm buying breakfast." I says, "Why is that?" He says, "I made $450.05 last night." Wow. I said, "What on earth?" He goes, "Yeah, did some tricks there, you know, they call it." So I said to him, "You know, I eat steak and eggs. I eat, you know, expensive." He says, "That's all right. I made $450.05. And I said, "Well, who on earth gave you 5 cents?" He said, "Every one of them."
Good God, you're a horse's ass.
I was concerned. That's simple arithmetic. That's 9,001 dudes.
I will take a break.
You
don't care anymore. I do like that he picked Kemp. I like Kemp.
Oh, yeah?
He had a strange thing. Did you hear that quote he said? He said he's closer to minorities than the other candidates because he says he showered with a lot of black guys. Did you hear that?
What?
He says because he used to be on the Buffalo Bills.
That's right, he was a football player. Is that true? He said that?
Yeah, he said that the other day. He said he has a closer feel for the minorities because he's showered with so many black guys.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I don't know if that's how you want to pick your presidents, right? Showered with a lot of black guys?
I don't know.
I mean...
You're picking Dole because he can do an impression.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, your reasons aren't much better.
If I was going to pick a guy just because he showered with a lot of black guys, I'd pick Andy or something like that, you know? You know?
People don't have to know that.
No, he used to play ball. He used to play college ball.
Sure, he was, yeah. In every branch of the armed forces.
Start with my jokes. I just want to say, like, I said a thing on last show about Andy enjoying gay porn.
Right, I remember you saying that.
And I thought later that was just a stupid thing to do.
Well, I guess it was all forgotten until you just brought it up.
So, he doesn't like gay porn, you know? He doesn't like gay porn. So anyway.
I can't stand gay porn.
Right.
Gay porn, no thanks. So if you're getting me a birthday present, no gay porn.
I'm glad you know, that's great because it really cleared the air.
Yeah.
I understand you Lent. You take Lent pretty seriously, the Catholic holiday of Lent. Is that the case?
Well, you have to give up stuff on Lent. So every year on Lent, I give up stuff. And I made up a list, you know?
Oh, really?
Of stuff that I gave up. So I have it here in my pocket. Can I read it?
I would love to hear what Norm gave up for Lent. Yeah.
I don't have it in my pocket.
You don't have it?
Oh, here it is. It's in this pocket.
Okay.
Yes, this is a list of things that I gave up for Lent. Okay, you ready? I gave up powerlifting.
All right, out.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that anymore. And then I gave up lifting of any kind.
Okay, that's good.
And then I gave up dressing up like an incubus. Now that people know what it is, you know.
Not gonna do that.
No. And then I gave up. This isn't a good one. I gave up feeding my cat.
You got to break that habit.
Yeah, that's no good.
Lent's a good time to do that.
So that's. Oh, and then I gave up spending thousands of dollars trying to methodically seduce Andy's wife.
No more of that, huh? All right, that's very nice. Good for you.
What a relief. Plus, it gets in the idea that Andy has a wife.
Andy has a wife.
Oh, he does. I know.
I have a wife.
I know.
And
No, he has a great wife.
I don't like it.
No, he has an excellent wife.
Don't like it.
Well,
Not for
okay.
me.
What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and then we're all going to confer with our lawyers. And then we're going to come back, and we'll have more with Norm MacDonald in just a second. We'll see. All right, we're back, everybody. Stop comparing notes on gay porn, all right?
No! We were actually talking about the Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit issue.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You guys like that issue.
No,
yeah.
I love it. Andy
It's
said,
fun to play this
it's
game.
his least favorite Sports Illustrated.
Oh, shut up.
He says he can't.
Never mind. I'm going to say something.
Andy, you don't, it's like quicksand. If you struggle,
I
it gets
know,
worse.
I know.
You
I'm
just got to
just
sit
gonna
very still, and it'll go away.
The hero?
Norman Fell from Three's Company.
That's your hero?
Yeah. Mr. Roper. Yeah.
No, Mr. Roper?
Yeah.
That's not a good hero.
That's all I got.
Better than this guy's hero is some gay porn actor. Anyway.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't know.
Insane.
No.
What are you saying?
Let me tell you something about gay porn. Seriously.
It's fine.
That was a long one. Okay. No, I'll tell you something about gay porn. Seriously.
Okay.
That doesn't mean a guy's gay. I'm not saying that. Because a guy watches gay porn all the time.
Cut to a single. Just of Norm, really?
Gay porn. I enjoy gay porn. I'm not gay. Gay porn is a genre that just cuts across all demographics. You know? Young people, old people, straight people, the gay people enjoy it. Everybody likes gay porn. But this guy really likes it. No, I don't know.
I thought I heard patriotic music playing behind that speech.
No, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to talk about Bob Dole. This guy's my hero.
Ruined my reputation, you know.
I'll tell you
Just in
something.
passing.
This guy is not gay. If anybody's not gay, it's this guy.
Oh, I'm so...
Seriously.
I am so totally straight. Oh, yeah.
No, you are.
I love the ladies.
No, he does. No, he likes girls. He likes
Does
girls.
this happen every time you try and talk about Bob Dole? You start talking about gay porn.
I don't know what that was. But listen, the Bob Dole, I love this guy. He's my hero. He's always been my hero for like the last 18 years since I was very young. And I always liked Bob Dole. And so it was an honor to... Now it sounds weird because I was talking about gay porn. But
I'm questioning your ability to continue. Because it's hot.
I was talking to Andy before the show, and apparently I made a mistake one time in the show where I intimated that maybe Andy was into gay porno. You remember that?
I didn't, but now I do, yeah.
Which he is not into, and I never meant to intimate that he was gay in any way.
Right.
Just that he had an obsession with watching gay porno.
Okay. There is a difference.
Everybody loves gay porno.
Right.
Yeah.
What's not to like?
So anyway, I said, I'm sorry. He said, I said, I'm sorry about that.
Right.
And I said I would never mention again his alleged obsession with gay porno.
Right.
And I won't. But anyway.
We're going to run that on a loop. Play it over and over again.
Well, he's got a wife.
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? I know that.
Have you ever met her?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What are you talking about? She does exist. She does exist.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell the people. I don't want them to think that Andy's into gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. unless you're not gay, and then there's something horribly wrong with it.
That's when it goes awry?
Yeah, that's when it's the worst thing you could be is gay, when you're not gay.
Right.
Andy on this show, man.
Oh, yeah,
He's got to leave, huh? How bad is that, huh?
Yeah.
He should stay. You want him to stay. You should stay.
Good move.
You should stay.
Get him booing.
Yeah, you killed everyone's joy tonight.
No, I swear to God, though, when you sit on a couch for the living, you should think about not giving that up. That's a great job. You sit on a couch,
Yeah.
and you sit on a chair.
It got to be too much, though. I'm looking to lay down.
Gotta tone it down a bit.
No, but you're a great man, and I'm going to miss you on the
Thank
show,
you.
man. You're a
Thank
great
you.
man, isn't he?
Thank you.
Great.
Maybe he'll change his mind.
Maybe.
I keep asking him.
Yeah.
He's like, nope.
Maybe if the internet, they start, like, writing Save Andy, you know what I mean? It's not save him, because
It's not
he's
save him, it's his
leaving.
choice, yeah.
Scott, you're Irish.
Yes.
What are you?
Swedish German.
Swedish German. Are you really?
Yeah, really. Why would I lie about that? It's not
No,
funny.
it's very odd, because...
It's a very strange lie. I put one over on those people. Yeah.
Swedish German.
No, I'll tell you why it's funny, man, because I was in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I met a good old boy down there, and he said, he said, you know Andy Richter?
Yeah? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You met a guy in Georgia, and he said, you know Andy Richter?
Oh, yeah, you guys do well there.
Oh.
And he said, I said, yeah. He said, have you ever heard of Andy Richter joke? I said, no. He said, well, most of it's based on him being Swedish German. And then he told me an Andy Richter joke. And
Really?
But I didn't know he was Swedish German. I thought it was all nonsense.
Yeah, well, now this lines up perfectly. Let me ask you something, because it sort of relates to the first...
Wait, don't you want to hear the joke?
No. Oh, you're down to 6. You're down to 6. All right, this joke will get you back
Yeah,
up.
you can get him back.
Let's
Okay.
hear the joke.
Well, the fellow says, he says, man, he says, you ever hear the time about the old prospector? That's how he tells you.
Yeah.
He says, man, there was an old prospector, and he was prospecting for gold, and he was having a hell of a time getting any gold. It was an empty stake, I believe. And he said he'd come into town one day. He'd been in the mine for a good 8 months. He said, by God, he said, I'm only flesh and blood. Sure. Yeah. And I need a woman, you know. And so he goes into town. He goes up to the bartender. He says, bartender, he says, man, I've been in that mine for a hell of a long time, and I'm only flesh and blood. I need a woman. Well, the bartender says, hell, there ain't no women in this town. If you want to do any of that business, all we got is Andy Richter, the Swedish German. The prospector, he says, no, he says, hell, I ain't into that funny stuff, you know. He says, I'll be fine. So he goes back to his state, you know, and he's back in that mine, man, and 6 months passes, and a year passes, and Conan, you know, people are weak. Man is made of flesh and pride, as the scriptures tell us, and by God, that old prospector finally broke to his knees, and he said, I'm no worse than he went back to the bar. He was a beaten man. He says to the bartender, he says, hell, man, I've been in that place 2.5 years. A man has needs, and if you say there's no women in this here town, he says, well, I'll have to go for Andy Richter, the Swedish German. But he says, listen now, he says, man, I'm a tough old hombre, you know, and I got friends now. He says, I don't want anybody to know about this. You know, this is back in the old days.
Sure, yeah.
He says,
I can tell by the accent, yeah.
he says, I got my cowpoke friends and so forth. I'd hate to hell anybody know about this, you know. This got to be all secret. Nobody. I say, nobody can know about this. Bartender says, well, 4 people will know about it. How do you figure that? He says, well, he says, I'll know about it. He says, you'll know about it. Andy Richter, the Swedish German, will know about it. And the feller that has to hold down Andy will know about it.
Why?
Why? Because Andy Richter, the Swedish German, he don't go for that funny business neither.
At least you left me my dignity.
Yeah.
I like the way that story ended.
Yeah,
That was a nice...
you weren't gay.
Right. No, but that's not beside the point.
You were raped.
No, it's more. It's more that I wasn't prostituting myself. That's what I was getting.
You're such a horrible man.
We're on basic cable, but it's still valuable airtime.
I don't know about that.
You know, in Georgia, they say there's a whole subgenre of Andy, the Swedish-German joke. That's what the guy told me.
Well, you know what? I asked you, how are you?
Yeah?
And you went into, I believe, a 48-minute joke.
Oh,
which
I'm sorry.
was fantastic, but now we have to take a commercial break.
Are you kidding me?
What? Yes! I'm about to grow my beard back if I don't...
Bob Dylan has been released from the hospital. It's not that he's better, it's just that his voice was irritating the doctors. Sorry, I had to give one of my writers the finger. Well, good evening. Welcome to my world of illusion. Let's see what's new in the world this week. President Clinton delivered the commencement speech at West Point last weekend. Even though he never served in the military, the president was welcomed by the cadets because of his expertise in other areas crucial to military service, like sexual harassment. And a lawyer for Paula Jones says he may bring up President Clinton's sexual history if it helps her lawsuit against him, and might even call on Hillary Clinton to testify. Hillary? Why would they have to go that far back into his sexual history? Meanwhile, Robert Bennett, President Clinton's attorney, said this week that his client will never, ever say he's sorry to Paula Jones. Bennett said Bill Clinton has a huge schlong. There's absolutely nothing to apologize for. Gerald Bolt, mayor of Parma, Ohio, says he'll fight to keep the city under one area code. You go, Bolt. Fight the power! Attica! Attica! Fargo, North Dakota's Catholic Diocese has obtained a record 12 priests this year, ordained a record 12 priests, 5 more priests than the Diocese of Los Angeles. And if that's not amazing enough, you know old Arnie Bjornson has the Exxon station next to the Dairy Queen down there on Route 7? It's Cowhead twins. Sorry, somehow I got on the mailing list for the Fargo Penny Saver. Just gave you one up front, because I knew that was coming, you jerk. Send me out here with that piece of shit. All right, people who ate salad at the Waffle House restaurant in Tulsa or Catoosa, Oklahoma, between May 20th and May 21st are being urged to get a hepatitis A shot. Now, let me clarify, Oklahomans. If you had the Waffle House Niçoise salad, you should be okay. But if you got the salad of warm duck and shiitake mushrooms with the truffle oil, well, you may want to board up your ass for the season, okay? The bad news, Neil Young had to postpone his European tour after slicing the top off of one of his fingers, cutting a ham and cheese sandwich. The good news, he's written an 11-minute song about it. I've seen the bread knife firm. Where is done. South Carolina has begun a statewide alligator count. $1,191. I don't know, my family drove past a car wreck with Indians once, and I've had this amazing gator power ever since. Oh, wait. One just died in Florida. 21-and-a-half-year-old named Chompy. He was hit by a golf cart. He will be missed. I'm going to give myself the finger on that one. I so misread this audience. You're crocodile people. You're obviously croc people. Donovan Bailey won the 150-meter match race against Michael Johnson earlier this week with a time of 15 seconds to claim the title of the world's fastest man, a claim being disputed by my wife. Whenever you do a couple bad high-concept jokes, make fun of your dick. That's my comedy words to live by. I knew I had a problem when smoking the cigarette afterwards lasted longer than the actual sex act. You know, they say every cigarette you smoke makes your life 7 minutes shorter. And I know that's true because I had an uncle, and the first cigarette he ever smoked was on an airplane, smoked the cigarette, immediately dropped dead of a heart attack. 7 minutes later, the plane crashed into a mountain. Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but America's attitude about smoking has become more hostile than a militia member at a tax audit. These days, even the Philip Morris employee cafeteria has a no-smoking section. If you walked into a restaurant and loudly demanded that they serve you a char-broiled live puppy, you'd probably cause less of an outcry than you would by simply sitting down and lighting up a smoke. When I say smoke, I'm talking mostly about cigarettes, although I guess with the increasing popularity of cigars, we have to include them in tonight's discussion. For years, cigars concerned only half of the population, but their usage is growing more prevalent with the fairer sex. For women, smoking cigars is like going to Chippendales. You're basically saying, look, guys, we can be just as big a bunch of assholes as you can. And you know, I hate to burst your bubbles, ladies, but you can't. Now, it's been proven that tobacco company executives' sworn congressional testimony concerning the addictive powers of nicotine had all the sincerity of Johnny Cochran's tie rack, but who can possibly be shocked by this? Any company in the Americas in business to make money constantly comes to ethical crossroads, and while all will gas it through a closed yellow light, some will just blow right through the red with their eyes closed, just hoping they don't get T-boned by the lumbering vehicle that is the federal government. Tobacco companies will stop at nothing to win the smoking wars. Now their scientists are saying some of the smoking research data is no longer valid because contemporary mores now dictate that the rats have to step outside their mazes to have the smoke. But don't blame the tobacco makers. Don't blame the cigarette makers. Tobacco companies are being sued way too much. I admit they're evil poison mongers who give other evil poison mongers a bad name. Yes, they lie about the addictive nature of their products and they get rich doing it. But come on, tell the truth. We all knew they were lying all along. If you're saying you didn't know cigarettes were bad for you, you're lying through the hole in your trachea. Of course. Of course it causes lung cancer. Of course it causes emphysema. It's fucking smoke! Would you build a campfire every hour and stand real close and take deep breaths? How could you not know smoking is bad for you? Is having teeth the color of caramel corn normal? Is coughing up your lungs one smoldering loogie at a time normal? God gave you 2 lungs, so don't be an asshole. Think. Use 1 lung for smoking and the other one for breathing. Here are some signs that it might be time to quit smoking. 1, before lighting up, you wrap a nicotine patch around your cigarette. 2, your newborn twin sons are named Benson and Hedges. 3, you name each cigarette and have a personal conversation with it while you smoke. 4, you're at Arlington Cemetery paying your respects to JFK and you lean over and light one up off the eternal flame. And number 5, you shit pure tar. Listen, the bottom line on cigarette smoking is it's really just the way you interpret things. I mean, they say smoking gives you cancer. Sure, you can be negative and look at that as a bad thing, or you can see that smoking, gives you cancer. It gives it to you. It's a present. Well, here's cancer. Thank you very much, Mr. Cigarette. When I find myself in a room where everybody's smoking and it gets too intense, you know what I do? I don't start waving my hand around and fake coughing. I don't start rattling off heart and lung disease, cancer stats like some autistic surgeon general. I don't lecture anybody about their lifestyle choices. I leave the room, okay? My acceptance of smokers is one of the compromises, one of the little negotiations that one must make if one is to live in a modern urban society. I don't know why people complain about secondhand smoke. At nearly $2 a pack, don't you realize how much money they're saving you? And plus, if you smoke, you get to read matchbook covers and learn about the exciting career opportunities awaiting in cartooning. And hey, to all you militant anti-smokers who I see every day screaming at strangers for lighting up, if you were that concerned about your lungs, what in the fuck are you doing in L.A., okay? Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know what you think, America. Give me a call at 1-800-522-8673. I guess the most apt description of tonight's guest is that he currently performs my old job, towelboy at Plato's Retreat. No, actually, he's... He anchors the Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and he has recently quit the nasty habit of smoking. Norm MacDonald. Norm! Now, you're a young iconoclast, Norm. The kids, they get you.
What? I was going to wear a suit, and
I don't need to. I like this whole D.B. Cooper look for you, man. This is... Now,
is he the guy that jumped out of the plane?
No. He's married to Alice Cooper. Now, the thing You remember you wrote for my first talk show?
Yeah, you gave me my first job.
And I used to come in the room, and you and Drake Sather had no lights on. It was like some fucking Anton LaVey Satan cult in there. And you guys used to turn out the sickest jokes ever. And everybody was always smoking. Then I see you on Saturday Night Live during the opening credits. And one of the things I like about you is you're completely unfiltered on that show. You'll say anything. And I saw in the picture you had a cigarette in your mouth. I thought, this guy just doesn't give a shit. So I asked you to come on. I find out you pussed out on me and quit smoking. What is that all about?
No, because it's bad for you. They have these fucking things on the side. You have to read the fine print where it says, it's bad.
Now, when did you first start smoking?
I started smoking as a kid, like when I was... I think I was like 14, and I thought, I'll look really cool like if I start smoking, because I didn't get along with anybody. So I started smoking. Wouldn't you know it, I did look cool. All of a sudden, all these broads like me and everything. Not broads, but ladies, girls. And it was hard, though, man, because I was guilty about all the time I smoked, because I always thought,
I always knew it was bad for me, Like, even though some guys will say that it's good because their uncle lived long or something, he smoked, and they'll go, hey, what about, that old guy, Bert Mustin, what about that guy, And then he just because he lived long, that doesn't mean anything, right? That's just one guy. You can't, just because Bert Mustin lived long, you're all of a sudden...
You did your master's thesis on this, didn't you? Now, did people bother you a lot when you're smoking? Were people pissed off when...
Yeah, people don't like when you smoke, They're bothered. Like, I gotta admit, though, secondhand smoke is bad. Like, I don't like... When I smoked, I didn't like secondhand smoke. Yeah. I like that first-hand smoke because you get to suck it right out of the cigarette, And the secondhand... Any fucking thing that's already been ingested by someone is not as good, You know what I mean? Like a pork sandwich is delicious, but after a digested pork sandwich, that's fucking shit.
You can't fight that logic, Norman. You cannot? Do you think advertising brings kids to smoking? There's a lot of fight with the Joe Camel thing. Do you think they really?
Yeah, definitely. They got it. Because the thing is this. The advertisers, they got to go after kids because they're not going to get adults. Like, there's not going to be a 50-year-old guy going, hey, I should start smoking. That goddamn Camel. Look at him. They got to get little children.
Joe Camel.
Yeah.
That's a frightening-looking beast.
He looks like a cock. I read it. Yeah. I didn't make this up.
And I know you don't mind first-hand cock, but...
You don't know that. Don't say that. I know how this stuff happens, man. Because a buddy of mine worked on Saturday Night Live, and he said he was a fag once, as a joke. And then he said everybody comes up to him and saying, are you a fag? Gay man, I mean?
Show about smoking. They thought you meant the British word for cigarette. All right.
Exactly. Can I bum a fag? That's what they say in England.
Where else? All right.
The thing about Joe Camel looking like a cock, Dennis.
I lost my train of thought. Thanks for bringing me back.
Is this is what I've noticed. He doesn't even look like a fucking camel. He looks so much like a cock. Because you know how it's usually subliminal?
Yeah.
Where you have to find the cock, right? This character, you have to find the goddamn camel.
Yeah, believe me, when you only get 2 humps out of a cock, it's not worth smoking. All right, now, line 2, we got a phone call for you. Although I can't believe they'd still be on the line after this departure. Line 2, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Beverly?
Yeah, hi, Dennis. Hi, Norm.
Hi, you didn't know my name, I don't think.
Yes, I did. I watched Saturday Night.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I liked it when Dennis was on it.
Yeah, I did too. I watch Dennis every Friday.
Get out of here. You're great at that, man. You're great at this. You know why? Because you don't give a shit about Dennis. You know what I mean? It's like the best thing you can do. Whenever I'd go on, they'd go, what's it like following Chevy? And I like Chevy. He makes me laugh. I mean, what the fuck do I think about Chevy? I'm trying to make a living here.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
When I see you, I know you're thinking the same thing. Like, screw Dennis. I'm killing. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, since nicotine is such an addictive drug, do you think someday you'll have to have a prescription to buy a pack of cigarettes?
Well, you know, they always bring up the Constitution and talk about how we should still have the right to a militia and all that. But let's face facts, this country was built on tobacco growers. So, you know, if you're going to start changing, if you're not going to change one thing because it comes from way back then, you can't change this either. There are farmers out there who make a living. Tobacco is one of the crops that got this country going. So, no, I don't think they'll ever make it illegal.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't make it illegal. I know.
I think Norm's backing me up on that. What motivated you to quit?
Well, I guess I read this thing about how it was like a phallic symbol, and my doctor went in. He said, you probably have an oral fixation, which you know what that means. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So that's why I always smoke like cigarettes instead of cigars, because if I'm gonna have I like a little white thin cock, you know?
Are we back to cocks again? I go away to Ohio, Middletown, the center of the universe, to take a nice clean call, and then I space out. I'm thinking I can't listen to Norm for a second. I gotta get a time cue here. I come back and you're talking about having a thin white cock in your
I don't have a thin white cock in my cock, you mean?
No.
In my mouth. No, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is this. I'm just saying.
Don't make the mistake of thinking I fucking listen to you.
I just want to make it clear about that cock thing. I was just saying, if I ever was gay, if they suddenly made it mandatory or something, then I would choose the smallest cock, and I would like a guy that came fast. I don't know. I thought the subject was cock.
No, cocks is next week.
I'm sorry. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. Anything new? Stick around. I thought I was beyond blushing. All right, let's go. Mr. President, it's me, Janet Reno. Why are you staring at me like that? Sir, snap out of it. Sir. Guess it all seems real sedate after the long cock ride. Here we see Secretary of State Madeleine Alcock at a nation conference holding one in until the next noisy applause break. The Intercockinal Impressionist Championship had come down to a face-off between San Francisco Mayor Willie Cock and his Popeye the Sailor Man and Senator Dianne Feinstein's Jay Leno. Gotta fly, won't let it go, got it right here. Sometimes the Pope will stop in the middle of a mass and remember the joke about the nun and sexy Shlomo, the traveling rabbi. Here, an extremely hungover Boris Yeltsin tells his interpreter to keep his goddamn voice down. If I may give you a piece of advice, my son, you never call a girl the day after a date. Wait at least a week, then call. Mukhtar, the human battering ram, wanted to retire. After dropping off her children at daycare, as Fatima hurried from her Die American Dogs rally to the mandatory attendance public execution, she wondered if her hectic, fast-track modern lifestyle was really worth all the compromises. This next painting I call Fuck You, Ike Turner, Part 70. Driven by artistic inspiration, the sculptor forgets that the whole project started when he playfully covered his wife with sand. And this is all that would be left of a typical Englishman after a nuclear explosion. Tom and Dick Smothers announced this week that they were never really brothers. Snort it, smoke it, shoot it, eat it. I guess the answer's 4. Any other questions? All right, say you're a straight guy, but say you found JFK Jr. Really dreamy and you wanted to have sex with him. That wouldn't make you gay, would it? I mean, come on, look at him. There is a little ritual that the passengers perform upon landing safely from any value jet flight. Rakhmood to Abdul, Rakhmood to Abdul. Doesn't that cloud look like a fluffy little kitten? Over. Unfortunately, without a thumb, it was impossible for motorists to know that Mel was hitchhiking. Timmy always had nightmares after spending the day with Grandpa. Hello, lady. Now, you put a dog in this thing, it comes out a cat. I don't know how the fuck it happens, but it does. All right. Where's my goddamn Leonard Skinner tape? Christ, this is pissing me off. I know it's down here somewhere. I just listened to Freebird yesterday. Fuck, where is it? Where's my... Ah! Here we see Shivani Kadakia, one of the 244 competitors in the 70th Annual National Spelling Bee. Shivani made it all the way to the semifinals, only to lose after being unable to spell her own name. Fireplace all clean now, Miss Gifford. Yeah, like that's the big trouble in her life right now. Okay. Sign it to Alex, and could you hurry up, please? You're scaring the shit out of me. And finally, whew, that is one big motherfucking rat. Guess what, folks? That's the news. I am out of here. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what up? All right, we got another one from Norm MacDonald.
Norm MacDonald. What do we got?
This is San Francisco.
Okay. Norm's time in San Fran.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Heard a lot of stories from San Fran.
We have. Dave Chappelle's told us a couple from San Fran.
Well, let's hear Norm's.
Literal destiny he has a date with. But anyways.
Rest in peace. Truly.
Shit.
Oh, man, yeah.
Norm. One of a kind.
Definitely. Crazy perspective. You know what I mean? Oh, man.
Yeah, this nigga went in on OJ for so long.
Right.
It's weird to hear him say, you know, I guess he said he kind of feels sorry for him that he got, but I don't think he feels sorry.
Right. I think he was just responding to the heckler, you know what I mean, in a way. You know what I mean? But definitely, seeing him actually talk about it during stand-up, besides, you know what I'm saying, his daily news, or what was that?
The weekend update.
Yeah, the weekend update.
Yeah. Yep. Norm. Damn. It was hilarious. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Naturally funny.
Pride.
Yeah.
Pride.
They were supposed to be watching something on the space.
What is it, a satellite that went around the moon?
You gotta be careful. You gotta check to see, if you want to go to a parade, you gotta make sure you're not going to the wrong one. You take your kids to the wrong parade, they could be damaged.
Definitely. A lot of wild parades nowadays. Yeah, man. Isn't that a great thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody, something for everybody.
Yeah,
something for everybody. Yo, what up? All right. So, we got part 2 of Norm MacDonald shitting on O.J. Simpson.
Okay. Norm taking a dump on O.J.
Taking a massive shit on O.J. Simpson. Jesus.
All right, you ready?
Thanks, I'm Norm MacDonald, and now the fake news. Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California. 2 hours after the verdict, LA police had their first solid lead in the hunt for the real killers. A new witness has come forward who saw 3 men fleeing the crime scene the night of the murders. Police have released this sketch and would like to hear from anyone who has seen these 3 individuals. On Tuesday at 1:15, the moment the Simpson verdict was delivered, Court TV scored its highest ratings ever. An hour later, the channel went out of business. Well, that covers the main developments in the O.J. Simpson case this week. And after all, other important things are going on in the world. Now more O.J. Simpson. When Simpson trial juror Gina Rodborough returned home this week, her little girls were delighted to have her back. And no wonder. She lets him get away with murder.
Jesus. This must have been after the trial.
Our top story tonight. Following his shocking acquittal 2 weeks ago, O.J. Simpson vowed never to rest until the real killers of Nicole Brown Simpson are brought to justice. And the manhunt continues. After initially vowing never to rest until his wife's killers are brought to justice, O.J. Simpson this week changed his pledge slightly. He now vows to have sex with hot-looking models. Meanwhile, this week, O.J. took girlfriend Paula Barbieri to see the erotic murder mystery Jade. Other moviegoers took the couple's presence in stride, though they did become uncomfortable when O.J. repeatedly shouted out, "You call that a stabbing?" Simpson had been discussing marriage with girlfriend Paula Barbieri, but reportedly she has called the wedding off. Her fear was that if they married, she would be brutally murdered. And then someone would try to pin it on O.J. The L.A. District Attorney's Office has given Marsha Clark and Christopher Darden bonuses of over $10,000 for, quote, lengthy hard time duty, unquote, in the O.J. Simpson case. A spokesman for the DA said that the prosecutor's bonuses would have been even higher, except for the fact that they let a killer go free. According to a report out this week, O.J. Simpson is still extremely angry that Robert Shapiro began writing a book while he was defending the football legend. However, Simpson is extremely pleased that he got away with killing his wife and that waiter. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people. In a surprise move, O.J. Simpson has offered to give an interview to CNN with, quote, absolutely no ground rules. But interviewers Greta Van Susteren and Roger Cossack have asked for one. Don't kill us. In sworn testimony this week, Paula Barbieri admitted that she had broken up with O.J. Simpson the very night Nicole Brown Simpson was killed. Boy, that had to be a tough day for O.J., huh? First he gets dumped by his girlfriend, then Colombian hitmen kill his wife. Man, that's... You gotta...
Norm.
In an effort to raise money for his enormous legal bills, O.J. Simpson this week began marketing a video which attempts to prove his innocence. Should the tape not sell, Simpson has a backup idea, his very own video of the actual murders themselves. This week on NBC's Dateline, 3 members of the Simpson jury explained their not guilty votes and argued that if Simpson had killed his wife, there should have been blood stains all over his gate, front door, and light switches. Also this week, Simpson friend Al Cowlings released his video, How to Get Blood Stains Off Gates, Front Doors, and Light Switches. In his civil court deposition this week, O.J. Simpson denied under oath that he ever punched, kicked, or slapped his ex-wife Nicole. Oh, great. As if O.J. isn't busy enough tracking down the real killers. Now he's got to track down the real wife beater, too. This guy is crazy. And in Brentwood, O.J. himself was spotted manning a lemonade stand with his daughter, Sydney. Asked by reporters why sales were so poor, O.J. replied, beats me, and then he went back to cutting lemons with a giant knife. A new development in the O.J. Simpson civil trial this week, according to sworn testimony, Nicole Brown Simpson had told her therapist that she was afraid of getting beaten by O.J. Simpson. Asked why he didn't report this earlier, the therapist said, I was afraid of getting beaten by O.J. Simpson. I said getting beaten, and that may have hurt a little. According to a Senate Committee on Violence, Denise Brown has done more to bring attention to the cause of battered women than any other person. Well, almost any other person. Once again, O.J. gets the short shrift. In Los Angeles this week, Lyle and Eric Menendez were found guilty of first-degree murder. So, to review California law, it is killing your wife, legal. Killing your parents, illegal.
The Menendez brothers.
In the O.J. Simpson case, late this afternoon, a high-ranking official in the Los Angeles Police Department admitted to Geraldo Rivera that the police did conspire to frame O.J. Simpson for the murders of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. However, they called the conspiracy off when they got to the murder scene and found that O.J. really did do it. While in England, where he spoke at Oxford University, Simpson had defended actor Marlon Brando's criticism of Hollywood Jews. Later, from his island hideaway, Brando sent O.J. a telegram which read, "You're not helping."
Marlon Brando.
Arriving back in the U.S. after his week in London, O.J. Simpson was asked by a reporter why he hadn't spent Mother's Day with his children. A visibly annoyed Simpson replied, Idiot. I didn't spend Mother's Day with my kids because I killed their mother. Well, more O.J. Simpson news. On Friday, the Juice officially endorsed Bill Clinton for president, adding, quote, "I'd like to help him any way I can." To which the president replied, "Well, there is one thing."
Oh my God. Ah!
In Los Angeles this week, the defense suffered a setback in the second O.J. trial when Simpson was ordered to turn over a secret videotape, which lawyers say contains proof of his guilt. What's on the tape? The first O.J. trial. Finally this week, lawyers in the new O.J. Simpson trial actually found a prospective juror who claims to know nothing about O.J. Simpson, the murders, or the first trial, and who told the court, quote, "I don't even know when it started or ended." Unfortunately, the man had to be disqualified when it was learned that he had been a juror in the first O.J. trial. During a recent interview on 2020, longtime O.J. Simpson friend Robert Kardashian said he now believes Simpson may be guilty, though he did add that had he believed O.J. was guilty at the time, he never would have agreed to hide his bloody clothes and knife. At his civil trial in Los Angeles this week, O.J. Simpson attorneys began their case with an attack on Nicole Brown Simpson's character. Outraged Brown family lawyers responded, quote, "Nicole is a victim. No matter what she did, she certainly did not cut her own throat." To which Simpson's attorneys replied, "On the contrary, that is precisely what we intend to prove." At the Simpson civil trial this week, O.J. and Fred Goldman got into an explosive shouting match. Mr. Goldman bellowed at O.J., "Don't give me that damn look," while O.J. shouted back, "I wasn't even looking at you. You're just mad because I killed your son."
Oh my God.
Against the Jets, Buffalo Bills running back Thurman Thomas broke O.J. Simpson's career rushing record, and the week before, he surpassed Simpson in career touchdowns. Next up for Thomas, an attempt to kill 3 people at once.
Jesus.
O.J. Simpson was in a different courtroom this week, attempting to regain custody of his 2 children. In order to prove to the court how much he loves his kids, O.J. pointed out, quote, "Hey, they're still alive, aren't they?"
Jesus.
This week in Los Angeles civil court, an FBI expert testified that shoe prints left by the killer exactly match shoes belonging to O.J. Simpson. In response, O.J. stood up and exclaimed, "Wait a minute. Wait a doggone minute. I just figured it out. The real killer is me." According to researchers in Australia, koala bears have fingerprints so close to those of human beings that they could easily be mistaken by police at the scene of a crime. It should be noted, however, that the research was funded by O.J. Simpson. Our top story tonight comes from the O.J. Simpson civil trial, where this week it was revealed that in his first interview with police, Simpson had refused to take a lie detector test. His reason? It detects lies. This week at the O.J. Simpson civil trial, the focus shifted from the defendant to the alleged character flaws of Nicole Brown Simpson. Attorney for O.J. hammered away at her lifestyle, citing sexual promiscuity, drug use, and the fact that she married a double murderer. Meanwhile, Simpson defense attorney Robert Baker argued that a dark spot in a crime scene photo was a, quote, mystery shoe print, suggesting that there were actually 2 killers. O.J. hopes this will support his theory that he did not act alone. In dramatic testimony this week at a civil trial, O.J. Simpson said he didn't commit suicide only because, quote, my mother told me you don't go to heaven if you kill yourself. Oddly, his mother did say, quote, it's okay to kill other people. In a unanimous verdict this week, a Santa Monica jury found O.J. Simpson liable for the wrongful deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, awarding the plaintiffs damages of $8.5 million. Reacting to the verdict, Simpson insisted that he has nowhere near that amount of money and that his only remaining asset is 30 pairs of Brune Mali shoes. The announcement of the verdict came toward the end of President Clinton's annual State of the Union address, and to many observers, completely overshadowed the event. Even the president was distracted during his speech, waiting to hear exactly how much it costs to kill your wife.
Relentless.
Our top story tonight, this week at the civil trial of O.J. Simpson, the jury, which had earlier found him liable in the deaths of Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson, this week tacked on an additional $25 million in punitive damages. On hearing the news, Simpson declared, quote, this is far from over. Asked to clarify that statement, O.J. said, quote, I'm going to kill more people. What do you think I meant? The first place in Weekend Update's Most Romantic Valentine contest goes to David Della Fera of Kearney, New Jersey. Yesterday, Mr. Della Fera, who works as a fireman here in the city, climbed the ladder of a fire truck up to the third-floor office window of his girlfriend, Alexandra. There, with a dozen roses and a wedding ring, he proposed to her in front of all her co-workers. Congratulations, David. And coming in last place for the third year in a row, O.J. Simpson. At a book signing in New York this week, Fred Goldman once again offered to forget the millions owed to him by O.J. Simpson if he would simply admit to the Brentwood murders. A visibly annoyed O.J. responded, why in the world would I do that when I have no intention of paying you anyway? More bad news for O.J. This week, HarperCollins reached an agreement with the Brown family to publish his late wife's diary. Especially troublesome to Simpson is this final entry. Dear Diary, I have to run now because O.J. is here to murder me. And also the guy who returned my glasses. I think he might murder him, too. Also this week, a California newspaper revealed that O.J. Simpson was awarded custody of his children mainly because a court-ordered psychological test showed that he is a loving father. It should be noted, however, that the same test also showed that he was a loving husband. According to O.J. Simpson's niece, Terry Baker, when O.J.'s mother, Eunice Simpson, first heard about the slaying of Nicole Brown, she exclaimed, he did it. Reached for comment, O.J. said, my mom was just guessing. I hadn't even told her yet. Meanwhile, O.J. himself may have some explaining to do. For months, he has denied hiding financial assets, including valuable sports mementos, from the Brown and Goldman families. But earlier today, Simpson pal A.C. Cowlings was stopped as he tried to leave the country. In the backseat of his Bronco, police found O.J.'s Heisman Trophy, disguised with a tiny fake beard. More bad news for O.J. Simpson. This week, a Los Angeles court ordered him to turn over his Heisman Trophy to the Goldman family. In addition, the same court may order Simpson to surrender a coffee mug inscribed, World's Greatest Husband. More followed from the recent conviction of British au pair Louise Woodward on murder charges. This week, her attorney, Barry Scheck, lashed out at the legal system, saying, quote, what kind of sick society do we live in where an innocent girl is sent to prison, while a double murderer like O.J. Simpson goes free? Kind of a... In a statement with profound legal implications, the FBI announced this week that for the first time, its experts can now identify an individual with 100% accuracy through his DNA. And really, when you think about it, the timing could not have been better, said former football great O.J. Simpson. He was good on the gridiron. Meanwhile, O.J. Simpson's Brentwood estate officially went on sale this week with an asking price of $3.9 million. According to realtors, some of the home's highlights include a newly renovated gourmet kitchen and a luxurious master bathroom with separate sinks for murderer and murderee. Murderer, murderee. Well, this week, after a Los Angeles restaurant refused to seat him, O.J. Simpson demanded and got $500 in compensation. In addition, the restaurant must now offer separate murderer and non-murderer sections.
Similar joke to the last
one. This week. Oh, there's a phone call here. Here I have a phone. Let me see now. Who would this be? Hello?
Hey, Norm, what's up? It's OJ.
OJ, hey! Hi, OJ. Hey, what have you been up to?
I just got back from the movie.
Oh, the movie. What'd you see?
Beautiful girls.
Oh, yeah. Who's in that again?
Oh, you know, Uma Thurman, Lauren Harlan, Mira Sorvino, Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell's in Beautiful Girls?
I know, Norm. I was nonplussed myself.
Anyway there, Juice. Hey, how's it going with the manhunt there for the killers?
Oh, Norm, don't ask.
Not good, huh?
That is an understatement. I'm no closer to finding the real killers today than I was when I started. It's like they vanished into thin air.
Oh, well, give it time there, OJ. You know, it can't be that bad.
No, Who is this? Me, it is that bad. Sometimes I feel like I might as well shut down the whole investigation.
Oh, come on now. Hey,
you sound like Charles Barkley.
That lead you picked up there about the shadowy figure leaving the crime scene?
No, you're not going to believe it. It turns out that was me.
Well, so I guess that's a dead end, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hey, how about that guy that was seen running back to your house by limo driver Alan Parks?
Oh, guess what? That turns out that was me also.
Oh. Well, what are you going to do, huh?
Nothing you can do. Sometimes you just have to laugh. Anyway, Norm, while I have you here, I was going to ask you a favor.
Oh, yeah, sure, Juice. What is it?
Well, I produced a video dealing with some of the inconsistencies in the evidence, and I've been having trouble getting the 800 number out on the airwaves.
Really? I'll put it out.
Okay, that would be great. It's 1-800-555-0165.
Oh, okay. That's 1-800-555-0165?
Right. 1-800-555-0165.
Okay, 1-800-555-0165. Okay. Hey, what's the video cost there, OJ? Was it like $100?
Oh, no, it's $29.95.
$29.95? Good Lord, that's nothing.
Yeah, well...
You're practically giving it away.
We're trying to price it so that the average person can afford to buy it.
Well, OJ, the question's not can the average person afford to buy it. The question is, can the average person afford not to buy it?
Well, we think it's a quality video.
Well, the price is certainly right. Hey, let me ask you a favor, OJ. Can I give out that number one more time?
Sure.
Okay, then. That's 1-800-555-0165.
Right. Okay, Norm, I'm going to let you go.
Okay, Juice. Hey, take care, buddy. O.J. Simpson, everybody. O.J. Simpson.
Who the fuck was that? Sounds nothing like O.J.
O.J. the Juice. Well, in a sworn deposition this week, O.J. Simpson claimed that he never, ever beat, choked, or hit his ex-wife with a closed or open fist. Luckily for O.J., lawyers forgot to ask if he'd ever cut her head off.
Jesus Christ. They're coming back. No video.
Nah, that was an incoming call.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because at that point, Norm didn't really care about his job.
No.
It's like back to back.
Yeah, it's definitely something like Norm, like Norm can nitpick.
Yeah.
The comedy at it.
Yeah. And really,
a lot of jokes.
Yeah, because like most of them were different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell he took time to write those jokes.
Exactly.
Probably had a team writing OJ jokes. It was like one or two of them that were similar, like the his and her sinks.
Yeah.
And then the his and her something else.
Yeah.
But most of them were original.
Yeah. Man. Rest in peace, great Norm.
This thing Norm is.
Like,
He didn't care.
Man. Nah.
You could tell he was pleased. Like he was pleased with after he told him in his face, like the smile he had on some of them, like the extra pause to make sure you understood what he said.
Exactly. I wonder where he stood, if he thought OJ was guilty or not.
What?
Yeah, I wonder where he stood.
Where Norm stood?
Yeah.
Of course Norm thought OJ was guilty.
Yeah. That's what you would think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Norm was, This is definitely shitting on OJ.
Yeah, big old stank.
Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike. Office Bloke Daz.
That's it. That's all I've got to say about that.
Yep, fair enough.
If you don't know by now, then
you will never know.
Right then, I mean, we're doing a lot of Conan at the moment.
We have done a bit.
It's just an absolute lunatic. And
This is Norm MacDonald though.
It's Norm MacDonald.
I was going to say, I can't think him.
Norm MacDonald on Conan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, look. It says Conan in big right in there.
No, it doesn't say Norm MacDonald on Conan. It just says
Norm MacDonald hates Oscar Pistorius on Conan chat show.
What does it say on?
I'm saying it's on.
Oh, okay. I know it is. I'm just winding you up.
Press play and it's Jimmy Kimmel side there. Yeah, all I was going to say is we absolutely love Conan. He's an absolute lunatic.
Yep.
Hilarious guy.
Any situation you can make funny.
Yeah.
You know, just simple scenarios. It's just, it's really entertaining.
Similar thing with Norm MacDonald.
Do you know who Oscar Pistorius is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's the guy that
shot his missus.
Didn't shoot anyone in his day.
No, he did.
I only know him for having no feet.
Didn't have a leg to stand on in court.
Standing in court.
Yeah.
Week. No, he has the Blade Runner, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. No, but he never denied that he shot his missus. He just said he thought it was an intruder.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So we can say that, and we're not going to get sued.
I know. I couldn't quite remember it. I didn't think what put myself in there.
He's in the slammer anyway.
No, he's out.
Is he?
I think he only did a couple of years.
Really?
I'm fairly certain he did like 2 or 3 years, and then he was out on house arrest for a bit, and then I think he's all right now.
I'm not sure. Didn't her family appeal against that though? And
I'm not sure. Not sure.
I'm not sure where he's up to with that, to be honest. But
yeah, well, all burglars, when they burgle your house, lock themselves in the bathroom, don't they? It's pretty normal. Normal tactic rather than jump out the window.
His punishment should have been like he has to wear like feet that are like I don't know.
Stumps like a pirate.
No, something different, so he can't really walk properly. But or one higher than the other for the rest of his life.
I think
so. He has to walk around like fucking wobbly like that.
Take his hands.
Yeah,
give him the old Abu Hamzas.
Yeah, give him itchy ass.
Anyway, we digress. Norm MacDonald hates Oscar Pistorius.
He only itch once.
First of all, I know you're a big sports fanatic.
Oh, I love sports.
You're also a guy that keeps up on the news, and there's big news out there in the sporting world.
The big news is Oscar Pistorius.
Yeah, huge news.
And I don't like him, don't care for him, never did.
Really? You don't like Oscar Pistorius even before he... What are you doing?
I have something in my tooth.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't like him.
You're saying, I mean, a lot of people don't like him now that he murdered somebody, but before that, allegedly.
But also, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have problems with the murder.
Right.
But what I never liked him racing with them things that look like something Wile E. Coyote would order. And
what?
Well, they
you had a problem with him racing with his blades. His blades. He was the Blade Runner.
Yes,
those
he was.
Teflon blades.
I did have a big problem with it because, well, I'll put it this way: let's imagine you're a runner.
with legs.
Yeah.
And then you go home, you go, oh, I lost, honey. Who'd you lose to? Guy with no legs.
Wait, you're saying that you didn't like that Oscar Pistorius raced against people with legs?
No, I don't. I feel that one of the basic requirements of being a sprinter is having legs. I feel that they should say, okay, listen, let's, here's the, hey, what about you? I don't think you can be on the team. Why not? Well, you're not a biped. You have no legs, so scram.
Okay.
You take your time as long as you want. But get the hell out of here.
No one's going with you on this. Nobody is with you on this at all.
Except the feller at home that's like, that son of a bitch I lost my race to that got no legs.
Are you saying he had an unfair advantage because he had these?
Well, of course. He had rocket ships.
They're not rocket ships.
Okay.
Andy, help me out here.
No, it's still him running.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, guys, I agree with you then. Oscar Pistorius is a scholar and a gentleman.
All right.
He's a murderer.
Alleged murderer.
Love that.
Yeah.
Oh, great. He's on his show, but funny, right?
Oh, yeah.
Norm MacDonald's another one. He's absolutely off his tree.
Yeah. On his day, he's right up there, isn't he? He really is.
Who knows what he was thinking?
I know, yeah.
He's comedy
got
classic.
thoughts, hasn't he? You know, you just can't script him, can you?
I kind of agree with what he's saying, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's like having your shin bones replaced with springs, isn't it, essentially?
That's the thinking behind it, wasn't it? That that could give an advantage because of the springiness.
And you don't have to worry about blowing your knees out either.
Yeah,
that's what happens to a lot of runners, isn't it?
He was still a very, very, very good athlete.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Athletically wise, yeah.
And a murderer.
But a murderer,
unfortunately,
yeah. But he, I think, like I say, his punishment should have been, as well as going to jail for a long time, his punishment should have been, fuck with his legs somehow, so he's all off balance, or don't work.
Just take
put
one
him
of them.
Put him on the other way round, or something.
Put him on his arms instead.
Yeah, put him on the other way round, or let him have
glue
wheels.
him to his head.
No, just
one forwards and one backwards.
Yeah, but just have like his leg and then a wheel. Right,
like a lame turtle.
Yeah, like shitty. Like you just have to go around like only one wheel though on each foot. No, so there's no stability, sort of thing. So you just have to fucking wheel himself around. Really,
like a Segway.
Difficult. Yeah, like a Segway. Yeah,
then he'd end up being like an expert roller skater, wouldn't he? And he'd be a roller skater when he was out of prison.
Then you change it. Then
you just have to lean forward. And
yeah, you got to squint. Yeah. You should proper fuck with him and do something like that, right? Yeah. Okay? Put something, I don't know, fucking every time he walks, it fucking like an explosion, like
I think
he's fucking coming then, don't you? You know what I mean?
I think he's a national treasure in South Africa.
I'm not sure he is.
I think he was, and I think that's why. I think that's why his prison sentence was so small and like. So we're all saying the obscure things that would do to him, but really the legal system didn't seem to do much.
See, I'd have to go back over that. I'm not sure. Was he actually done for murder, or was it sort of like
manslaughter
in the end or something?
I think it was. I'm not sure, but I'm not even sure.
I can't remember now.
It might have been like second-degree manslaughter or
something.
It was like it was a lesser. But I'm sure he did about 2-3 years in prison, and that was it.
Yeah,
I'm fairly
sure. Like foot extensions that make him like 9'8".
Stilts constantly.
Yeah, stilts, fucking massive. So when he wants to go and take a piss, he has to go like
bending down everywhere,
way up above the toilet, so it splashes everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but imagine the poor people that got to clean the toilet. He's like 11 foot up.
No, you can't clean it. He's got to do his own cleaning.
Aiming,
just trying to do his shit when he's like 11 foot, trying to get down to sit on the toilet to do his shit.
Hopes there's not a strong wind that day. Just takes it.
You just have to do everything. Walking through a door will be awkward. You know what I mean? Just make his life awkward.
So make him a giant with no accessible facilities anywhere for him.
Yeah. You just proper fuck with his head.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether your thoughts of justice would swing with the...
I think that would work.
I mean, he killed someone. He killed a young woman.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Not much sympathy. Well, no sympathy for that.
So he's got to have some kind. You've got to have some kind of like punishment that's like,
Yeah. Fair enough.
Just something a little bit odd, like put fucking milk on his fucking so you can't change it for like, so it stinks.
I think
sour milk.
I think in the middle of the night, just keep locking him in his bathroom and then just banging outside and making noises and gunshots and stuff, and he can wait behind the door every night.
Yeah, see how you like it. Eh?
I think my idea is better.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
We also have to take a break.
Are you kidding me?
It says it right on the monitor.
We have no sponsors.
Well, we do have a sponsor, right?
You know what's amazing that I didn't know?
We have no sponsors.
That my dad used to call it take a shave. Take a shave. He'd get mad at me. But anyway,
why didn't you shave today?
But it's a fantastic.
Why didn't you shave?
I didn't shave because I wanted to do this commercial and show, you know.
Or do you like that look?
Well, who would like this look? I want you to sign up for Dollar Shave Club by going to dollarshaveclub.com/Norm. You will get high quality razors sent to your door.
That's not, come on.
It's a little frightening.
I wouldn't mind it. Do you ever run out of razors and you're like, damn it?
Yeah,
you can't run out to the store.
Yeah, well, you
with
don't
a
have to
beard.
here because you get high quality razors sent to your door every month, and it's for a fraction of what you pay retail.
That's even better.
Also makes a
like
great
it.
gift for Father's Day. Is your father still alive?
No.
God damn,
Thanks
that's
a
2
lot.
out of 3. He's dead too?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, this is about your aunt.
My aunt?
Is she fucking dead?
Yes.
You don't have a living aunt?
Maybe.
Adam Egan, do you use the Dollar Shave Club?
No, I mean, not today.
Yeah, look at you. You go to dollarshave.com.
Well, it's perfect for me.
Do you want to know how to get there?
Yes.
You go to dollarshave.com/Norm. That's dollarshave.com
/Norm.
Gotcha.
Is it $1 a day for one razor?
No.
I don't know why they call it Dollar Shave.
Huh?
$1 a month?
Listen, man, I can't answer every question.
It's called Dollar Shave Club.
Yes, that means it costs you $1 over the course of your lifetime. For $1 a month, have all your shaving needs met? I mean, on your face?
Well, you can use it for anything.
Well, that's true.
Do I have to only use it on my face?
No, they have no rules here. They have no rules.
Then yeah.
Of course, they have no rules. They send fucking razors to your house.
One more real quick. $1 per month? And you get
$1 per
as
month.
many razors? That's kind of a good deal.
Yeah, kind of. That's like, for the whole year, that's like $14.
I
don't know how they make any money.
Can't be
Volume.
They can't be high quality razors for
Well,
$1 a month.
They're the highest quality razors in the world. You can slit your wife's throat.
It's somewhere in between.
Huh?
I think it's somewhere in between.
It says high quality.
Well, it's definitely high quality.
It's high quality razors sent to your door.
It says high quality razors.
Every month. You would be crazy not to have high quality razors sent to your house every day. And we're going to read jokes. We read jokes.
I thought you were going to talk about this thing.
We're going to talk about the man. What about the man grate?
Is that like a genital cleanser?
No! No, my God. What is the man grate, you ask?
Okay.
Huh?
Fine, I didn't, but...
You didn't ask. It is 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates.
Iron. You don't pronounce it iron.
That's what everybody tells me.
It's the iron horse. Like Lou Gehrig was the iron horse of baseball.
Yes.
The word I-R-O-N is iron. No, iron.
Cast iron.
Iron?
Cast iron grilling grates that are
kidding when you say iron?
You know what? Don't be like fucking Larry King. That motherfucker, I say iron and he's up my asshole for fucking 4 days.
It should be iron. That's what makes English the world's toughest language.
Yeah?
You know, right? Sure.
It is the
Because
toughest language.
to
To me,
learn.
it's the easiest. Man, great. Great. Have you heard of the man grate?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear about it?
On Adam Carolla's podcast.
Wow. Yeah. How about that? Do you have a father? Man grate is the perfect gift for this Father's Day. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% made in America. If he was dead, it would have been a really bad moment in the commercial. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry about your dad.
That's fine.
Your father's dead. But you have children. You are a father.
Yes, and I'm not dead.
Yes.
Maybe you'll give me one. And
I'll give you one. Is your mom still alive?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
Jesus Christ, is any of your relatives fucking alive? It was man great. They're revolutionizing the way people grill. What, Adam Egan? It's true. You haven't heard of the revolution? You can put chicken on this or steak. That's not that unique. It has heavy duty grilling grates. Why are you laughing? You think the grilling grates are flimsy?
These are very heavy.
Yes, no, but that's part of the charm. It weighs a lot of pounds.
Is that heavy?
Yeah. Listen, man, what was that fucking Vegas story?
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What is in that?
Again. It's revolutionizing the way people grill.
Jesus.
What?
I thought it was like a, all right.
You want to hear what it has?
Yeah.
It has heavy-duty grilling grates. Listen. No more dry meat. What do you think of that?
Good. You want your meat juicy.
Oh, come on now. Don't make it sound like a fucking fat, plumpy, delicious cock. No more flare-ups? You know, in your barbecues, all those big flare-ups? It was named one of 2012's best grilling accessories. There's more fucking facts about the man grate than about Nick. Why are you laughing? You're making a mockery out of the man grate. Chicken, steak, has never tasted so good. Hey, how about this? Each NORM MACDONALD show order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush.
Jesus.
You don't want to put that on your not dry meat?
Look at that. Those things are dirty.
No.
That's from the iron.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, it's not from my cock.
What?
I just went to the bathroom. You say cock so much.
I'm coming in your butt.
Oh my God. Well, listen, man. Hey,
your mouth is my toilet.
Again. This commercial is like a mini-series. Are you a jingoist? 100% made in America. 100% cast iron. Mangrate.com. Thank you, Andy. That's yours. You just threw your own going away present with contempt to the floor. That was our only sponsor.
Oh, yeah, and you lost.
Yeah, now we found out we lost Mangrate as a sponsor. And then earlier today, I think we were told legally we can't say we lost them as a sponsor even.
Yeah, I think we were still waiting to find out if we were allowed to say that.
But anyways, that was Schwartz.
We lost them.
That was Nick Schwartzen that fucked it all up.
One of your lesser known, but one of my favorite things you've ever done is a commercial you did for the Mangrate.
God. That's an online-only thing, don't you think?
It's got like 100,000, maybe a couple of million views. And I just want to know, did they ever come around to your interpretation of their ad and their product?
No, what he's referring to is I have this podcast that, I do this podcast, I don't make any money off it. And then they're like, do this commercial. I'm like, I don't even.
And then it's about to go down. We're here to stay and run this town. Bring in the heat, bring in the energy. We're the queens of the festival, can't you see? We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. We're the festival queens standing tall. Ooh, yeah, ooh. From dawn till dusk, we command the crowd's gaze. Every beat, every rhyme sets our souls ablaze. With swagger and style, we own this domain. In the realm of music, we reign supreme, no chain. Feel the rhythm pulsating through your veins. Our verses hidden like fire, never wane. With each lyric we spit, each move we make, we carve our legacy, leaving jaws to quake. We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. The festival queen standing tall. Ooh, I get it. Ooh. No crown needed, our all's the crown jewel in the kingdom of sound. We never play the fool with beats as our scepters and rhymes as our decree. We're the sovereigns of rhythm for all to see. So bow down to the queens as we own the night. In the kingdom of music, we're the guiding light. From the first note to the last, we'll always be the festival queens, forever wild and free.
Make any money. And so there was this goddamn thing called a man grate. And it weighed like 100 pounds. It was supposed to be some sort of cooking device for steak. And I had to read all this thing. And I couldn't even lift it. And I was like sweating profusely. And talking about what it was. And then, I don't know.
It gets very colorful.
Like what?
It gets very colorful.
It gets very colorful. Yeah, and I'm not going to say what I said here in a house of worship. But no, they never came around to seeing the...
that sponsorship ended.
That sponsorship ended without amicability.
Now, I've not heard a lot of Norm MacDonald's stuff, but apparently he's really funny. And we found a compilation of his most risky black jokes. So, yeah, I mean, I'm expecting them to be funny, but I genuinely don't know what we're walking into here.
130 years after the Civil War, the state of Mississippi has finally voted to abolish slavery. Representatives say they would have liked to have done it sooner, but they were delayed due to some awfully big cotton crops. They had some kind of big cotton thing. All right. In Colorado this week, Bob Dole warned that if Pat Buchanan is the Republican nominee, the party might lose both the presidency and control of Congress. In response, Buchanan warned that if anyone other than himself becomes president, blacks will retain the right to vote. Last night, the epic disaster film Twister opened to big box office and some controversy. The Reverend Jesse Jackson has called for a boycott of the movie, claiming that not enough black people in the film are killed by tornadoes. Meanwhile, Furman, who was expected to face disciplinary action by the LAPD, may get off lightly. Under the terms of a controversial plea bargain, the charges against him have been reduced to, quote, 1 count of using the word darky. In the wake of the verdict, angry Menendez defense attorney Leslie Abramson said the jury simply chose not to believe the brothers' excuse that they had been sexually abused by their father, and says she knows why. Quote, it's because my clients are black.
What does that even mean?
President Clinton was in Austin, Texas last Monday, the day of the Million Man March. The president said in a speech, I am here to speak to you today because right now in Washington, D.C., there's like 1 million black guys. In Nashua, New Hampshire,
some of these are quite hit and miss.
For this week, a high school student, Chris Connolly, while attempting to dunk a basketball, lost his balance, crashed down on the rim, and shattered 2 front teeth.
Ooh.
Gee, I wonder if by some crazy chance Chris is white.
The way he stares at the camera.
This week, as America marked the 50th anniversary of Jackie Robinson's entry into Major League Baseball, there was a sobering reminder that racial prejudice in sports is not yet a thing of the past. In a shocking move, today, all but one of the 125 playing members of the Professional Golf Association has signed a petition to ban African American golfers from the tour. And now a correction to a story we ran last week. Prince Charles is actually the one in the middle. So we apologize for that.
I don't know why black was black.
Black is great.
Black is great.
Black is fantastic. Right?
Yeah, I mean, black is fantastic.
Even though, you know, they're not black anymore. But then again, we're not white, right?
Right.
We're pink like his fucking asshole. Seen it. We're all the color of Bobby's asshole deep down. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Roseanne hired me as a stand. You know, I was doing stand-up, and Roseanne said, "Would you like to be on the show and act? You know, you can be Lori's boyfriend." I said, "I can't act." I should have said I could act. Yeah. So anyway, she said, "Well, why don't you be a writer?" But one time in the writing room, she would give jobs to crazy guys sometimes, and she gave a job to African American. I don't know what you call them. I call them African Americans.
That's those two words that are never heard in the state of Texas, you know. That's a joke, son. Told me.
And we're saying African American, and when you say that, it feels uncomfortable, right? To your tongue? No.
Why? What are you supposed to say?
Why?
Well, just tell me what you're supposed to say.
I definitely would not say the A word.
Right.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
The A-A word.
Yeah,
African American. Can you do an African American accent?
Good save. Good save.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We'll give you an African American.
Your mom is so fat she developed type 2 diabetes and congestive heart failure. Snap! Hey, George, my mother is so fat when she came to Vegas they had to build another hotel.
Guy goes, "You got the do-rag?" He goes, "You know, I fucking my woman, you know, and I don't want to answer the phone. Oh, shit, it could be a job, and you know, and then you know, after you take the do-rag, you wipe off your dick with the do-rag." And I'm like, "No, I don't do that." But everyone in the audience is like, "Yeah, we all do that. We all wipe our dicks off." You know the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, I've seen it on every single commercial.
You've seen it. Then you'll appreciate this joke. I remember back when the Harlem Shake was just a black fella holding me upside down off a fire escape trying to collect his money. Orange is the new black. But not in my apartment building. Kevin is the new black.
Presidential fact. Barack Obama is the first president to ever say the N-word.
Is that Roseanne Barr? Wasn't she, didn't she get caught up in something? Yeah, I remember. I think.
As a term of endearment.
Yeah, that's not how George Washington used it.
No, I don't think it was a term of endearment.
No,
Today is the 11th birthday of President Obama's youngest daughter.
Why does he talk like that?
Today. Birthday of.
No, I don't think it was a term of endearment.
Today is the 11th birthday of President Obama's youngest daughter, Sasha, or as I like to call her, the uppity one.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jesus, I'm a regular Mozart.
Whoa. Writing these jokes. Is it Norm writing these jokes? If he's writing all of these jokes, I mean, he's got, I think he needs to see someone.
Paul Ghetto. All the charities.
Oh, Donald Sterling. Wasn't he the owner of, I think he was either the owner of the Patriots or some other football team. Or no, he was the owner of the Knicks, I think. Or the Clippers. And then he did something racist and got in trouble for it.
That Donald Sterling donated millions of dollars to or giving the money back to him. Well, that'll show him. It's not bad.
Never trust a black guy wearing a Dirk Nowitzki jersey.
Why?
In Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Mavericks and the Thunder, Magic Johnson said that Dirk Nowitzki is playing like he has 3 legs, which is a nice way of saying he's playing like a black guy.
I knew that was coming.
Show Oklahoma City second-round NBA playoffs. Great dunk from Westbrook, though I'd be more impressed if he weren't young and black. Moscow Roy Jones Jr. is down. Boring. If I wanted to see an old black guy get punched in the face, I'd look out my window. Eastern Conference Final in Miami, and LeBron crushes Kyle Korver in transition. Always shocking when a black guy running forward is faster than a white guy running backwards.
Usually I pick the bigger, blacker guy.
President Obama is a phenomenal player at basketball for a president of the United States. But I think he's just mediocre for a black guy. Hey, what about bringing in Jackie Robinson? Only team with a black guy in it. That's not cheating? grew up, that's cheating. Last week, Indiana Pacer Danny Granger called Joakim Noah of the Chicago Bulls a coward. Now, where I come from, those are fighting words. But I have no idea how the black community views them.
The way he stares awkwardly at the camera after he delivers the jokes is so weird.
Middleweight boxer Bernard Hopkins has caused a stir by implying that Donovan McNabb is not black enough. The two men have decided to settle their differences with an old-fashioned game of who cannot catch a cab.
Okay.
Everybody's
good.
bringing up these licenses for illegals and that they need to have them. And my question is, where are they getting the license plates? Obviously, we're letting them register vehicles without licenses. And in this day of car bombs and stuff, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Thank you, Dan from Boise. Norm, what's your feeling?
Well, I know that the New York Governor Spitzer, I'm trying to get to learn things, but he doesn't want to issue licenses to illegal immigrants, you know, and I don't know how the hell you're going to get a cab in New York City anymore. I mean, it's hard enough, you know, for me especially. As a black man. Huckleberry Finn thing?
Huckleberry.
I heard something about they wanted to take the N-word out, right?
Yeah, anyways, I wanted to bring it up before I forgot, and then we'll get on to my my project.
All right, do you have any observation on it, any tweak on it, or just the cognizance of the fact that they want to...
No, well, I feel it's a thorny issue.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't the whole thing.
No.
I thought you were going to go like, well, how so, or something.
Tell us more, Norm. Why don't you
I feel it's a thorny issue.
Yeah,
I'll tell
me
you why.
too. Why, Norm?
Well, you got Mark Twain, you know, and you're talking about, I mean, for those of you who don't know, you know, what I'm talking about, they've taken out the N-word, you know, out of many of the books of Huckleberry Finn.
Norm, they've taken out.
And so you got a thorny issue that I think I have a solution to. Do you want to hear it?
Oh man, never anything more.
Are they live on the radio?
Well, the thorny issue is this.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to take, you know, Mark Twain, you know, one of the greatest writer ever to brush paper with ink, you know, and change his words, for God's sake. On the other side of the coin, you don't want to have a young African American boy in school, you know, hearing that word out loud and causing him pain. So it's a thorny issue. But I figure it this way. You've read Huckleberry Finn.
What is he talking about?
You are so splendidly demented. Yeah, I've read it.
You know it's written in the first person by Huckleberry Finn.
Yes, I do.
And you know it includes the N-word.
Yes.
Therefore, you just change Huckleberry Finn to a black kid.
And everything's...
I think the radio host who called Norm a little bit demented was kind of accurate. I mean, some of the jokes were really funny. Some of them were just like, I mean, how do you even come up with this? Like what was the train of thought that facilitated that joke? I mean, and the way he would just stare, like the way he would tell the joke and just be like, it was just so weird. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And check out the video I'm going to link right here. See you there.
Hi friends, it's Maddie here, back at it again with another reaction video. And today we will be listening to Norm MacDonald tell the most convoluted joke ever. Okay, this is a special request from JK. JK clicked on the link in the description below and sent his request through, and you can too. Let's get into it.
When I was young, there was a fella went by the name of Jacques de Gautier. And he was from Témiscamingue, Quebec. And Jacques de Gautier, he was a fella that really thought. And he was smart, you know. He was our hope, I guess. And he was, while I was scrabbling to get out of high school.
Wait a minute. Why did nobody laugh at that? Just that sentence alone is funny. He was our hope, I guess. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going.
Fella that really thought. And he was smart, you know. He was our hope, I guess. And he was, while I was scrabbling to get out of high school, Jacques de Gatineau had already...
I think you just changed his last name.
Well, you know, a man grows. But this is the point.
Yeah.
Jacques de Gatineau, he went to McGill University and he got 3 degrees, by golly. And he went over across the pond to the fellers with Cambridge and he even stood up to them. Mm-hmm. And we thought, boy, he's going to be the next. We had Jean Marchand, Gérald Tertier, Pierre Trudeau, the 3 wise men of Quebec. By God, Jacques de Gatineau was going to be the next.
Give me the next gun.
Yeah, but he vanished. And I met him, I started to do stand-up and travel from here to there and to here again. And one time I was in Niagara Falls, and gosh, I went over to the SeaWorld there. You know how they have the SeaWorld? You know, with the different fish. You know.
I didn't know that, but okay, yeah yes.
Beluga.
The SeaWorld, I've been there many a time.
Okay, so I was checking out the beluga whales and stuff, and I look over, and who do you think I see?
Oh my gosh.
I hope it's that guy.
No, it was...
Okay, firstly, I don't think there's a SeaWorld near Niagara Falls. I don't know, maybe on the Canada side. You guys confirm or deny, but he's just making some up. He's too funny. I feel like he just goes on these talk shows just to ramble and see what sort of stuff he can just pull out of thin air. And it's so funny every time. He's just so good. His delivery is everything. Okay, let's keep going.
SeaWorld there. You know how they have the SeaWorld? You know, with the different fish. You know.
I didn't know that, but okay, yes.
Beluga.
The SeaWorld, I've been there many a time.
Okay, so I was checking out the beluga whales and stuff, and I look over, and who do you think I see?
I hope it's that guy.
No, it was just an attendant, but he showed me to the place I wanted to see, which is where they feed the little baby dolphins, because I love dolphins, you know. And who do I see there but Jacques de Gatineau? And here he is, he's feeding the baby dolphins. And I go up to him and I go, Jacques de Gatineau, I feel shame for you. You were our hope. You were to go to Canada, Canada's nation's capital of Ottawa. And you were to be a great man, Jacques de Gatineau. And we were all, you know, we pinned all of Témiscamingue, Quebec, pinned our hopes on you. Now that's a hell of a burden for a man to have a town's hope pinned on them, isn't it, Conan?
It is a big burden.
So he was feeding these baby dolphins, you know, and I said, I'm ashamed of you, Jacques de Gatineau. You could have done so many great things. And he said, well, I think I'm serving a youthful porpoise. Now I believe that...
No! I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
You don't encourage that!
It's like...
That was a 40-minute story!
It's like somebody...
Youthful porpoise?
Youthful porpoise?
Yes!
Not porpoise.
I don't know! Good God!
I know, that was way out of line.
No, that was way out of... Who are you to criticize Oscar Pistorius?
It's like somebody saying, I got to show you something. They take you on a 4-mile hike to show you a dog turd.
Look
at it. Okay.
Well, there's your reel for CBS. We're getting this right to Les Moonves.
Yeah. I gotta have him.
You want to see that every night, Les? This guy's got the goods.
More Quebecois humor.
I love you. I really do. You know that, right?
Oh my gosh. Great joke. Really, really great joke. Just so silly. I don't know. I feel like Norm I think he's my favorite comedian. You guys have shown me so much of his stuff and he is hilarious every single time. His delivery, just the random tangents and stories that he takes us on just to bring us to something so cheesy and so silly that you can't not laugh at that. You're angry at yourself for laughing at it, but you can't not laugh at it. And I love that. It's hilarious. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy watching videos like this with me, make sure you've liked this video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye!
Are you a happy person, like in general?
Am I what?
Are you a happy person? Because you always have a slight smile, but it's, are you a sad person?
I mean, I think things are funny, so
right.
I laugh a lot.
But that doesn't necessarily translate into, like, happiness on a...
if I'm laughing, I'm happy, I guess.
Where do you live?
I live in Southern California.
Do you have a nice house?
No, I live in a very small apartment.
You have an apartment?
Yes.
Oh. I'm surprised that you don't have, like, a big, you're Norm MacDonald.
Well, I don't like things.
Oh.
I never have.
Really?
No, I've always felt very burdened down by them.
Do you have a pet?
The only thing I can't throw away is when my child gets me a present.
Yes.
So I have those things, but otherwise I just have a...
How old is your kid?
A bed. What?
I don't just have a bed.
Well, I have
a coffee pot.
No, I don't.
A teapot?
No. I don't have... I always eat
a microwave?
I always eat at Joe's Diner that's near my apartment.
Is this all true, or are you making this up?
No,
you just can't tell because he's got that grin on his face.
No. So you bring a girl home or a friend over, and there's no place for what?
I don't have sex with girls or men.
Wait a minute, Norm MacDonald. Norm, you're a sexy dude.
Yeah, but I don't have.
And you never go out trolling.
I mean,
no
I have
girl.
had sex.
Well, I realize you're not a virgin. You've got a kid.
No.
When's the last time you had sex?
Probably 10 years ago.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have sex. I have sex like by masturbating.
Yes.
Yeah, but I find sex very repetitive and dull and kind of pointless.
Your kid. This is a bit.
No, it's not. I had a lot of sex when I was a young man. When I was 19 or 20, I had a lot of sex, and it's just the same thing over and over.
Right. It feels really good. So start from the beginning and do it again. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Is it too much work dealing with
ice cream? Eating ice cream is really good too until you're tired of it. You know.
And the next day you try a different flavor. There's thousands of flavors of ice cream.
But not of women.
Do you go to hookers ever?
No, I've never been to a prostitute.
This attitude you have could be said for anything, though.
I know.
For anything.
You do more than once.
Anything.
Yeah, well, I don't do very much.
You just don't like people in general.
Yeah, you hate people.
Or you hate women.
Oh, no, I'm fascinated by people and by women. I'm just saying I don't need to,
But don't chicks throw themselves? I would think that after a show, you're hilarious. And
well,
some
to tell you
like,
the
listen,
truth,
I've always been
find,
fascinated.
To tell you the truth, I find sex to be a very filthy act.
Are you a germaphobe?
No, I don't mean filthy. I mean filthy in the sense of shameful.
Really? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Oh.
He's doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
I find it really hard to believe you haven't had sex in 10 years.
I think I think that sex is shameful and that people have sex knowing that it's shameful. And again, it's like death. They just live in this fool's paradise where they pretend it's not. I mean, obviously people don't have sex in public, so there must be some shame to it.
Some people do.
But it's
because you don't want to be caught in that compromise. You know, you're not exactly at your most attractive when you're having sex. There's all these
Well, there's social norms. You don't go
So it's a
to the
shame.
bathroom in public either, but
Exactly.
I'm not ashamed of that.
Exactly. What?
I'm not ashamed of going to the bathroom. It's part of taking in to stay alive. You have to evacuate. That's not. I'm not ashamed of that. That just comes with the territory.
Of course, and you have to ejaculate too. But I evacuate and ejaculate in private. I don't do it. I don't evacuate in front of another person.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So you're not ashamed of it. You do it in order.
I am ashamed.
But he is
of it.
ashamed of it.
That's why
what
I do
he's
it
saying.
alone. Do you evacuate in front of people?
No, but I'm saying
why
I'm
do you
not
eject?
ashamed.
It's
just not polite. It's not
Because
a social.
it's something that you share with somebody else. I mean, are you? Is it a fear of intimacy? Do you not let anybody too close?
No, I'm not afraid for them.
Who's your
I'm
best
not worried
friend?
about them.
Who is your best friend?
My best friend.
Your best friend. Who do you call if you have a problem or something is going down in your life? Who do you call?
I don't. I try to look at life headlong. I feel,
Are you telling me you don't have a confidant in your life that you call up and say, I'm not feeling too hot. Someone to talk crap out with? Or
No, I don't. I used to do that kind of stuff, but
what happens?
I came to the realization that we're all plunging headlong into
Somebody
death.
hurt you. Who
No.
cares? So that's why you should live. You only have so long,
to
and then
me,
you're going to croak.
If you're plunging down an abyss into headlong into death, the idea of grabbing onto another human being just to touch them for a moment on your way seems futile to me. It seems more pathetic than facing it. Just to me, personally. I don't condemn people for doing it, but I try to look at life square in the eye, as terrifying as it is, and it is the most terrifying thing there is.
What, being alive?
Yeah.
But
because
it's
being
not.
alive means dying.
But Norm, that is such a fatalistic way to look at it. There's so much in life that you are denying yourself, and I think that you have reasons for it. But if you don't have someone that you can, do you ever cry? Do you cry all by yourself?
You do.
There's no one that you can call. You need a therapist.
Oh no.
You need to be in therapy. I think somebody broke you. Somebody either hurt you or broke your heart, or you were betrayed by a friend. You don't trust people. You won't let anybody get close to you. You hide it all behind the smiling clown.
No one did anything to me. I was just
the smiling, somewhat mean-spirited clown.
No one did anything to me. Alone.
You weren't broken when you were
live
born.
alone, and I'll die alone, just like my father did. And
he didn't. He had kids. At one point, he was married. He
but he
opened
died
himself
alone.
up for it. Why did he die alone?
Because
Were
everyone
you kind of
dies
bummed?
alone.
Where did
I mean,
he
all
die?
you can hope for is someone watching you die, but I don't really.
Well,
want
you won't
that.
have that because you don't have any friends.
No, I don't want to see. I don't want someone to watch me die.
You just said you want your mother to miss her bridge game and come and put her hand on yours.
Well, that's when I'm in a vegetative state in order to stay alive. You know what I mean? Anything to stay alive.
You know, I was confused by you last time you were on here. I was like, what are his motivations?
Well, wouldn't you
What
like
is
to stay alive? Wouldn't you like to live forever?
Not really.
Well, you're only saying that because it's impossible.
Because I know it's impossible. However, I'll tell you something. If a vampire came along right now and could give me immortality, I would totally go for it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially with those superhuman strengths that they have. Listen,
Plus, they're sexy.
I'm taking some calls for you.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Okay.
Chunky, you're on the air with Norm MacDonald, who's at Cobb's all weekend. Go ahead.
Hey, Norm. Listen, man, I don't know when you went Colonel Kurtz and went up the river, but you totally remind me of Marlon Brando when he's in Apocalypse Now. The horror. I will come and watch you die, Norm. No problem.
Oh, that's so
buddy.
sweet, Chunky.
And
Thank
I
you.
just
Chunky
wanna
needs
say-
friends, too.
I want to say you've made me feel dirty, and I'm all right with that.
All right.
Norm, let me ask you something. Seriously, what do you do for fun? Like, name one thing you do for fun.
For fun?
For fun. Like, I'm going to have some fun tonight
I've got
or
nothing
today.
to do today. Here's what I'm going to do.
Is it spend money? It's not go
Golf.
shopping. You don't decorate the place. What do you do?
I guess the only thing I do is I like to read sometimes.
You're lying.
I do. That's what I mean. That makes me.
Do you
feel-
play video games? Do you play cards? Do you
Solitaire?
I
What?
read. I read a lot of Mark Twain.
There's only so much Mark Twain, and
it's
you're
not much actually.
Yeah.
I'm reading letters from Hawaii now, something I'd never read before. But I read like stuff I read a lot of literature. And
Do you go to movies?
I reread it a lot. No.
You don't go to movies.
But I did see a movie. I saw Gran Torino.
And?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Did you go alone?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Tim, you're on.
I'm running to the pharmacy right now to fill my antidepressant prescription right now.
No doubt.
Oh, the problem with antidepressants is then you don't face life. I mean, why not just do
You're not facing.
heroin?
I have a news flash for you. You're not facing life. You're not living your life. You're waiting it out. You are waiting it out, Norm. Norm, you have everything. From the outside, you're hilarious. You are a good-looking guy. You're famous. You have beautiful blue eyes. You're Norm MacDonald, and you're shattering my image of you. Like you could be a player. Like you could have whatever you want, and clearly you want nothing, and you just want to be depressed. You're depressed.
No, I'm not depressed at all.
Someone.
I'm in no ways depressed. But having nothing and having something are exactly the same thing.
What are you reading, Carlos Castaneda?
I don't know who that is.
Those are some books you should read.
Okay. But all I'm saying is, since eternity, since life is, if you know mathematics, a fraction of infinity is zero, no matter what the fraction is. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You could live 100 years, 1,000 years, 1 billion years. It's all zero if it's on a continuum of eternity. So it doesn't matter what you do or what you don't do.
So why don't you go crazy? Why don't you go effing crazy?
I don't go crazy.
Sounds like you
I
have.
don't go crazy because I don't allow myself the
Any fun or joy in your life? I forgot about that
I don't allow
part.
myself the delusions that other people allow themselves. So I know you have to go crazy in some way to survive life, but I try to not do that.
Steve, you're on the air with allegedly not crazy Norm MacDonald.
Full of it. Norm, you're still full of it.
Full of it?
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you guys are going along with this. I mean...
So you don't believe it. You think he's been laid in the last 10 years,
Of
and
course
he's got
he
a very
has.
full, happy life, and he's just showing us this, like, pretend Norm MacDonald.
He's seen how long he can drag you guys along with it. And you guys are just going along with it.
No, we're
You know what?
not.
This is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
I've been saying it's a bit all along. Aren't you listening?
Well, either way, it's the same.
Oh, my God.
It happens to be true, but it doesn't really matter if it's believed or not.
So you're telling me some little honey comes up to you at the show, and she's like, and she's nice, and she also reads.
I'm not
and
really.
she-
I'm not interested in sex.
She loves
I
Mark
think-
Twain,
I
and
think
she's
a
like,
lot of
let's go.
people-
And she's not even offering sex. She's not even offering sex.
I mean, a lot of women aren't interested in sex.
She's all, hey, let's, it's late. You want to go have a cup of coffee? I would love to talk to you about that book you mentioned on stage. Mark Twain's my favorite, too.
I think I would talk to some people, but I don't. I'm not much interested in small talk.
So let me ask you this about women, though. So you don't even have physical attraction before you get to the point of talking yourself out of it? There's never a moment where you're like, wow, she's really pretty.
Oh,
like,
no,
I think
I'd love
she's
to
hot.
Tap that.
No, I'm not. I think I can see that she's pretty and stuff like that, but I'm far beyond. I'm not a child. I'm not a child.
When you're
you know
home
what I mean?
alone.
If I look at a game of Monopoly, I don't go, I gotta play that. If I look at a shiny bead, I don't go, I have to have that and roll it around in my fingers. When as the scriptures say, when you're a boy, you do boys things, and when you're a man, you.
Men still do it. I don't know if you're.
Well, I know they act like boys, but.
Why is that boyish? That's human. Humans
No, it's
have
child. It's being a child for your whole life. I know most people are children for their whole life, and it's a way of having fun.
So you think you're more evolved?
No, it's just I don't think I'm more evolved. I just think that I'm not a
just Norm
child.
MacDonald.
I'm not a child.
that. When you're home.
I'm not the same as I am when I was 5 years old.
When you're home in your squalid, empty apartment, all by yourself. And,
It's not squalid.
Whatever.
It's
You say
aesthetic.
there's nothing in it.
Squalid means filthy. It's aesthetic.
All right, it's empty in your tiny, empty, lightless apartment, lightless and lifeless. So you're in there. You're all alone. No pets, right?
No.
You got nothing. No. You go home to the empty apartment and the spider that lives in the corner, and its descendants, and you're on the couch, and you're like, you know what? I got nothing else to do, and so I think I'll get myself. What do you think about when you close your eyes? What do you fantasize about? There must be something going on there.
I don't fantasize.
You don't picture some boobs? You don't.
Oh, you mean when
I'm saying what? You must have some
fantasy. You mean when
fantasy.
I masturbate?
When you get yourself. Please don't say that because it's.
Oh.
We're not a news show. We can't even use medical
meant?
terms.
That's what she means.
When you're abusing yourself. Do you drink?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink or smoke?
No.
Smoke pot?
No, I don't.
Are you on Vicodin?
No. I want to face life foursquare.
Wait, go back to the question.
Okay, so you close your eyes. You're on the couch. You're like, well, I guess it's time. I got nothing else to do. I mean, do you purposely not masturbate? I mean, fantasize? Do you purposely not fantasize so it'll take longer and eat up more of this life that you know is going away soon?
I try to not fantasize. Yeah, you're exactly right. I try not to fantasize because I think that's madness.
What?
Well, pretending that you're doing something.
Don't even pretend. Just picture.
But I mean, that's pretending.
So you don't need any inspiration, and you don't care how long it takes.
No, I don't need inspiration like the evacuation thing. You don't need inspiration for that. It's just a bodily function.
Donald, who's at Cobb's all weekend long?
Hi, Norm. My husband and I really wanted to see you, but I have to tell you, you kind of made us uncomfortable when we saw you in Honolulu. We thought, oh, maybe it's not a good idea. He doesn't like us already.
Tell the story. Tell the story, Brenda.
Wait, so you're in Hawaii and you run into Norm MacDonald?
No, it was more of a pass-by, and it was pretty clear via eye contact that he was like, please don't talk to me. Please don't even pretend like you recognize me at all. Just let me pass on by with my folks and call it a day. So everything that he's telling you this morning.
I apologize for that.
No, don't apologize. But let me tell them that
I don't usually ever do that.
You don't usually. Well, I mean, it was a layover.
Did you say hello to me or something?
What was that?
Did you say hello or?
I tried to. We smiled at you and everything, and you were coming our direction, and we were going the other way, and you're really shifty-eyed. We made eye contact for quite some time.
Oh.
And my husband was nudging me, and he's like, Norm MacDonald. I'm like, I know. And you know, we didn't want to bother you or anything because we're at the airport. We're in Honolulu. We figured you're on vacation.
At the airport. I mean, he could have been.
No, I apologize.
There was no one else around, though. It was outdoors, and he was with his folks, and it was just his family and my family. And we really wanted to just say, we love your work, and that's it. But I mean, just that he made eye contact with us, and he was really shifty-eyed about it. We could tell we're like, okay, he really doesn't want to be bothered right now.
Shifty-eyed almost implies that he's got something to hide.
Yeah, but that just might be his way.
He's just a little bit of an uncomfortable guy. Like
No. People come up to me all the time, and I talk to them endlessly.
Do you really? I wanted to chase after you, but then I didn't want to seem like a crazy fan or anything. We just wanted to shake your hand and say, you know, we've enjoyed your work over the years, and but at the same time, we wanted to respect your space. And I thought maybe I could confirm that there might be some truth to everything you're saying today, even if it is a bit.
All right, thank you, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Oh, well, whatever. So you go to Hawaii, though?
Pardon me?
You went to Hawaii?
Yes.
Recently?
Well, that's fun.
I go to Hawaii every Thanksgiving.
Why?
Because I take my whole extended family there.
For them?
Yeah.
And they count on you for that. Do you pay for you foot the bill because you're Norm MacDonald?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You do.
But you find zero pleasure in that, I'm sure.
Oh, no, he must like it. That's
I
family
find great
time.
pleasure in my son being happy.
Ah.
Yeah.
How old is your son?
He's, 10, 15?
You liar! He's 6. He's a 6-year-old. You just about you had sex in the last 10 years.
No, my son's 16 years old. He's 6. No, he's 16 years old.
He's 16. Yeah. So is he a confidant? Do you call him and, do you ever share personal, trials and tribulations and triumphs?
I would never do that to a child.
He's 16.
Well, I mean,
as you have said, he can't be a child forever. When are you going to put the hard realities of life on him?
Well, that's an interesting question. That is an interesting question because I actually have love for my son.
Yes.
Like deep,
of course.
Deep love.
He's your son.
And so I don't want to damage him with
the way you were damaged.
With the harsh
I
realities.
was damaged. Oh, no, I had a great.
Norm,
but I
you're
don't
broken.
want to damage him with any viewpoints I may have, because he's not ready yet for reality. I think.
And then it's about to go down. We're here to stay and run this town. Bring in the heat, bring in the energy. We're the queens of the festival, can't you see? We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. We're the festival queens standing tall. Ooh, yeah, ooh. From dawn till dusk, we command the crowd's gaze. Every beat, every rhyme sets our souls ablaze. With swagger and style, we own this domain. In the realm of music, we reign supreme, no chain. Feel the rhythm pulsating through your veins. Our verses ignite, fire never wane. With each lyric we spit, each move we make, we carve our legacy, leaving jaws to quake. We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. Festival queen standing tall. Ooh, I get it. Ooh. No crown needed, our all's the crown jewel in the kingdom of sound. We never play the fool with beats as our scepters and rhymes as our decree. We're the sovereigns of rhythm for all to see. So bow down to the queens as we own the night. In the kingdom of music, we're the guiding light. From the first note to the last, we'll always be the festival queens, forever wild and free.
Children aren't ready for reality for a while. But I do tell them that education is pointless and things like that.
What does his mother say?
She thinks that he should go to college and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should.
And you're
Not
like,
everyone can grow up
don't
and be a
waste your money.
comedian.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just arbitrary nonsense. You know, I tell him even the classes he takes now, it's just ridiculous. You know, that algebra has no meaning and none of this stuff.
Unless he becomes an engineer.
Well, unless he becomes.
Do you have no hope for this child?
Unless he becomes a math teacher, math professor. But I mean, you know, you think it's a coincidence that they have 6 subjects out of 10 billion that they teach in school?
And then
That's
you
just
pick one of the 10 billion to focus on.
No, you have to.
You
they
need
don't
basic
teach you 10
math.
billion.
You need basic language. It's lovely when the school has art or music, which none of them do anymore. A little PE to keep us from getting fat. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, they have
a little
some good
science,
ones.
some of the
They have
basic science stuff. Sure they do. Of course they do.
No, I tell him if he wants to go to college, he should have a goal, you know, to be.
He can't. He's 16. No kid at 16 has a goal. Their goal is like to be a rock star.
Or have sex.
Well,
right. I mean, that's actually the goal.
Does he want to have sex? Or did you tell him, oh, don't bother with that? There's nothing for you in that. It's just repetitive. It's over and over.
I
Same
would
thing.
discuss something like that with him. I hold him in too high esteem to discuss it.
We're super short on time. I've already missed my traffic thing. I'm fascinated. I don't know whether to slap you or hug you. Like, seriously, I feel like someone needs to shake you and knock some sense into you. We are going to take a short break.
Or maybe you.
What?
Maybe you.
Knock sense into me? No, I'm doing fine. I'm good over here.
Oh, me too.
No, you're not. I'm telling you. I know from broken people. Norm MacDonald.
Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us shine so bright. Welcome to my dungeon. This is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube fam? It's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ. And we back like we never left. Yeah, we are back in the flesh, ready to jump into a new reaction. We're about to be checking out the comedian and actor. Actually, he's from Canada too as well. His name is NORM MACDONALD. This is actually going to be our first time checking out NORM MACDONALD.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to be telling a Dirty Johnny joke.
Oh, okay. Those are always
fun. I'm not sure what that really details. I'm just going to say that right now.
Well, before we get into anything, we have to give a big, huge, major shout out to Vigor, our ultimate VIP patron who requested this video. Vigor, thank you so much for supporting Asia and BJ, y'all. We're going to tap into this video. If you're new here, make sure you like and comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And shoot, let's jump into this video.
All right, it's time to press play. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Here we go.
Well, I can tell a joke.
Go for it. Yeah, please do. Yeah.
There was a little boy in school named Dirty Johnny. Now, he's not dirty in this joke, but he'd always be a hellion in class, and the teacher didn't think much of him. So the teacher has a project, or not a project, but an in-class thing. How'd that go again? She says, now, this is what you're going to do here, class. I want you to stand up. I want you to stand up and tell the class what a story from your life. And then afterwards say the moral to that story. So a girl puts up her hand. Yes, Becky, what's your story? So Becky stands up. She goes, my dad works for the hatchery here in town. And what happens was he got about 15 eggs, and he put them all in one basket, all in the same basket. So he put all his eggs in one basket. And he put it on the horse and buggy and drove back home. And by God, Becky says, the bouncing and all the eggs broke. Well, that's a good story, the teacher says, but what would the moral be to that? Becky says, well, the moral is, don't put all your eggs into one basket. But goddamn, says the teacher, that's a good one. Anybody else? Marjorie puts up her hand. Marjorie, what's your...
We've always heard about that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. No matter what it is in life, don't put all your eggs in one damn basket.
True.
Story. She says, well, my dad works for the hatchery, as most, all of us. Thank God for the hatchery. She says that we'd all be lost. But anyways, my dad knows that eggs become chickens. And so he was counting his chickens, and he added in the eggs, you see. And then he put them on a horse and buggy to go to town, and they all broke. Well, what's the lesson to that? The teacher says she can't understand. And she says, well, don't count your chickens before they hatch out of an egg. So the teacher says, that's a great one, too. Anybody else? Well, wouldn't you know, Dirty Johnny has his hand up. But on the other hand, I made an oath to every child, should I suppose I gotta. All right, Dirty Johnny, what do you have to say? Johnny stands up. Stories about my Uncle Terry. He never worked at the hatchery. On account he was in Vietnam, and he got disability. He don't even like people work at the hatchery. But the story happened far from these shores, in a little town called Da Nang. Terry was not well liked. His whole troop left him, abandoned. And he woke up in the weeds, and all they left him with was 3 bottles of Jack Daniels, some weapons. Terry stood up and downed 1 bottle right away. Said, if I'm going out, I'm going out. He took his Balishnikov and a couple of Glocks and his 2 bottles, and away he went. He found a town. And he didn't know if it was Charlie or if it was one he was sent to protect. But all he knew was he had hate in his gut. So he started firing. And he fired the Kalashnikov with an arcing kind of, like a farmer would with hay, with a scythe. And sure enough, the men fell like hay before him. And then the women, and by God, I'm ashamed to say it, but then the children. And finally, all was left was Uncle Terry standing in the mud and the blood and the glory. And he touched his pants, and it was wet, and he said he was ashamed. He felt shame, Uncle Terry, for he'd pissed himself. Well, he touched it again. It was not urine at all, but ejaculate. And Uncle Terry felt pride where shame once was. And the teacher's like, good Christ, what kind of a story is that? What the hell is the moral to that? Well, he says, when Uncle Terry's been drinking, you don't fuck with him. Now, especially if you work at the hatchery. So listen, guys, this has been fun, hasn't it?
This has been probably
It's just been good. It saves me a trip to my senile uncle. So
Yo. At first, when he's kind of like telling the joke, at first I almost forgot that he like telling the joke because it just sounded like such an intriguing story. So I'm all locked into the story,
Me too.
trying to figure out where Uncle Terry going, and then he started explaining it and breaking it down. I got a tear in my eye.
Okay. Oh man. Not to mention that the little boy's name is Dirty Johnny.
Dirty Johnny.
Okay.
So obviously, when Uncle Terry's drunk,
don't mess with him. Okay. Period. Point blank. No. Okay. See, I can only imagine like this is why teachers in school probably don't ask kids like specific questions in particular because you never know what's gonna come out of their mouth. And I feel like half of the time they don't even know how bad or what they saying is actually really bad. Sometimes it depends on how old they are. You know, you ask the kid something and then you just like, okay, well, that was too much information. Like, I should have just asked the one thing or asked the one question or something along those lines, and they give you way too much information. This is like one of those type of situations.
I knew Dirty Johnny had. I knew he had something up his sleeve. I mean, I was waiting on it. I was waiting to see exactly what the result was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's repulsive. But Norm MacDonald, like I like the way that he told it because it was almost like a story. I almost forgot that it was a joke for a moment.
Yeah, the way he was just telling the story.
Yeah, because he was so nonchalant while he was telling it.
Yeah.
Cool and calm and collected.
That's the way he's supposed to tell it though, because I feel I am like a bad joke teller. If I told you a joke, like more than half of the time, people are not gonna laugh because the punchline.
Your delivery ain't right.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with it, and people don't really understand it. It has a lot to do with like the delivery of the joke rather than like the actual subject matter of the joke.
Yeah.
It's like you got to know how to like set it up. I feel like he set it up the right way too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Y'all got to chime in on this. Let us know what y'all think about this.
And let us know if we need to check out more Norm MacDonald. This is our first time checking him out.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
And this was funny.
It was. If y'all enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. Smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you today, I love you. We're going to see y'all in the next video.
Peace.
Welcome back to React and Relax TV, guys, for another comedy reaction. All right, so I'm going to be checking out NORM MACDONALD. This one is real jerk. All right, so can't wait to check this one out. Wonder what? I wonder what he's going to say in this one, what this one is all about. All right, guys, you know it's NORM for sure. All right, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. So before you leave, you become a part of the family. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for watching. All right, so let's check this clip out.
And Albert Fish was born on this day in New York City in 1870.
Do you know the obituaries is concerning me? I'm a little worried because people are dying in alphabetical order.
Who the fuck is Albert Fish?
What?
Who the fuck is Albert Fish?
Oh, Albert Fish?
I've never heard of that guy.
He was known as the Gray Man.
The Grain Man?
The Gray
the
Man.
Grain.
The werewolf of Wisteria.
You
know why he was known as the Gray Man? Because he was a serial killer. He slayed children and ate them. He's a cannibal. But when the police asked a woman to describe him, and she said he was gray in both appearances
and demeanor. Very bad description.
This is like Arsenio when it was woo.
Yeah, woo.
Well,
But anyways.
I'm pretending I know who Albert Gray is. I didn't.
No, Albert Fish.
Oh.
You're a New Yorker. So anyways, he was a child rapist and cannibal, as I explained.
When he says child
Jesus
rapist, you try not to
Christ.
laugh when he looks at you.
Oh, come on, man. It's not funny.
I know it's not, but I know you want people to laugh. When
But
you say
Fish boasted that he had children in every state. Now, I would not boast about that. I don't think you would. I don't think you'd do it.
Wow.
But if you did do it, you certainly wouldn't boast about it. You'd keep the...
A serial killer, a serial rapist who has children in every state and boasts about it. Exactly. Wow. Who would? So he's proud of what he does. He's very proud of him meaning woman right and molesting and doing all those crap and impregnating all these women and feel proud of doing it. Yeah.
Take that to the grave with you. But he boasted.
Wow.
Well, they say they
Anyways.
eventually sing like a canary.
They do say that?
About murderers, right?
Yeah,
they brag to a friend.
Yeah.
When Norm bragged, sorry.
But Fish, this is interesting. Fish chose his victims.
What?
He only chose victims who were either mentally handicapped. Now, don't laugh at this next part, please.
But you know he wants you to, right?
No. If you laugh at this next part.
Okay. And I'm not
Fish chose victims who were either mentally handicapped or African American.
What?
Oh, come on. Why would you think that's funny? God damn, Fred. Jesus Christ, that was the worst part of the story. Okay, but why do you think he did that? What would be the explanation? Why would he only attack? Why would his victims that he chose only be either mentally handicapped or African Americans?
Because people in those days didn't care when those people were vanished.
You're thinking like Albert Fish now.
And prostitutes. That's why they kill prostitutes.
Exactly. Nobody really cares about prostitutes.
Well, it's like that comedian that would rape people at comedy clubs. No, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college. But when people say, "What about the comic?"
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had. But anyways, but you're exactly right. That's why Albert Fish killed only mentally handicapped and African Americans.
What about, okay.
I thought you'd laugh at African Americans again, that they were.
No, because I know him. I know he'll do something. That's outrageous.
Well, it's kind of outrageous for you. But anyways, Fish tortured, mutilated, and murdered the youngsters. They were children. With a meat cleaver, a butcher knife.
That's those totally groups. Those totally give me a chill. Like, oh, wow. It's crazy. Very crazy. No jokes here. For sure, none.
And a small handsaw.
Oh, Jesus.
God, you're...
This is the topical portion?
Yeah.
This is the birthday.
And then he solidified his reputation as the most vicious child slayer in criminal history.
Oh,
Though barely literate, Fish wrote taunting letters to the parents of his victims, gruesomely detailing how he slayed, butchered, cooked, and then with great enjoyment dined on their offspring. He would inevitably declare that a child's roasted rump was the most toothsome dish in all of gastronomy. Additionally, Fish was a masochist, get this, and he would insert wool doused with lighter fluid into his own anus and set it alight for his own enjoyment. Fish was finally arrested, and he immediately began confessing to killing 700 children.
Get out of here.
Yes. And he was dizzyingly happy about it. Smiled as he described the grisly details of the tortures and the murders, appearing to the detectives. And one of the detectives said he appeared as the devil himself.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was a real jerk.
More than a jerk.
Now I know there was no Albert Fish.
Wow.
Because I would have heard about that.
Wow. Wow.
700.
You call that a jerk? That past jerk. That's just crazy. The whole story, the whole thing, did Nam just make that up? Did Nam was that just a Nam story? Guys, because I got goosebumps and I got chills, and that's just crazy, and it just upset my whole spirit. I'm like, wow, that can't be true. Was that story for real? Or was it just a Nam joke? Or is just a Nam story? Guys, like, I'm totally grossed out. Look, goosebumps, like, just total fools me from listening to that now. Like, that's crazy. Comment down below, let me know. I'll catch you in another one. Don't forget to leave love, laugh, and to learn, guys.
Oh, right, yeah. This popped up and another norm. I can't remember what the other, but anyway, yeah, a couple of these norms from I'm Not Norm have popped up, and I thought, yeah, we'll do these. That sounds racist to me. So yeah, let's go.
Do you have any other color jokes? I mean, he's just blue and yellow.
Did you just say, do we have any other colored jokes?
I knew you were going to say that.
Fucking Jimmy the Greek over here. I want to...
Jimmy the Greek.
How about Jimmy the Greek gets kicked out for being a racist? Meanwhile, they call him the Greek.
I actually do have context of that because of Opie and Anthony, Jimmy the Greek, but that's very true.
I'm going to lose it though.
Yeah, it's the heaviest I've ever seen.
And since I've gained it, I sweat like a
yeah, you sweat
like a whore in church. I don't mean to be
what?
I don't mean to be filthy, but
a whore in church.
Yeah, she's nervous, so she sweats because
sweating like a Chris Dorner in a Big Bear cabin.
Okay, come on.
Well, I'm just...
That's racist.
Two businessmen bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million. They are very excited with their purchase, as this is the only legal way to own black people. Now that is here, and I read that.
Well, you're not there. You know how businessmen are racist?
They are.
Yeah, so it's them being racist.
They
not
are.
You.
The two businessmen that bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million are racist, according
they're
to this.
Fine, man.
They're
Jim.
Is what you said their neighbor was? Jim Ping?
That is my neighbor. A nice fella.
Nice guy?
Let me as abacus
I want to do
yesterday.
this.
Jesus.
Oh, come on. That's not a Chinese guy.
I wasn't saying it was.
That was kind of
What are you,
racist.
Mickey Rooney?
Hey, come on.
I know he's dead,
Have a
but
little
Mickey Rooney
respect.
did a very racist thing like you just did in a movie called Breakfast at Tiffany's by the wonderful Truman Capote.
I wasn't doing anything racist, and you know it. But go ahead.
We start talking. She's texting me at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, oh, what's going on? She's like, oh, I'm bored and I wish I had some weed. You want to come over? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she's sending pictures of her. Oh, maybe we'll have fun. And I'm like, and so at this point,
What were the pictures?
It was like her bent over with no, clothes on and stuff. And I'm like, but at this point, my cock's making the decisions. Anyway.
Tell me.
And so I call my friend, and then she's like, yeah, just can you bring a C note? Well, I have a roommate that sells $100 bill, and we'll go get some weed, and you can come. And I'm like, yeah, am I getting mugged? I called my friend. He said, put the phone number into Facebook, and you can see who the person is.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so I put the phone number into Facebook, and the profile comes up. It's this black guy in a ski mask in all the pictures.
It doesn't matter what race he was, man.
So
As a matter of fact, I don't know how he knew he was black. He was wearing a ski mask.
Well, you can tell. So I head over there. No, I know.
You can tell. I know.
No,
I've never heard his view on African Americans till this very show. That's interesting that you got that out of him.
Plenty of black friends.
Plenty of black friends.
Dated a black woman for months. No, I'm not a racist.
Yes. If a man has a job and he is a racist.
Yeah.
Can I say the relation that is such a weird, brilliant comedy relationship between them two, because Adam explaining him, because to putting people on the spot like that, but Adam knows that if you explain yourself, it just makes it worse, but it just makes it better. Yeah, such a great and weird comedy duo, these two.
I'm not a racist.
Yes. If a man has a job and he is a racist, should the job be taken away from him?
No.
Okay.
But his fellows should.
Good news for him.
Yeah.
Not a racist.
You know the joke about B.B. King's wife?
No.
You don't?
No, I don't think so.
B.B.'s having a birthday, so she wants to surprise him, so she goes to the tattoo parlor. She says, put a B on one cheek and a B on the other. So the guy does it. She goes home. B.B. comes home. She opens the door, bends over, drops her shorts, and says, surprise! He said, who's Bob?
That's racist. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The one and only Super Dave Osborne and his joke about
Yeah, sell that to Michael Richards, man. Well,
Wow.
that's not a racist joke.
Yeah, sure it isn't.
Who's Bob?
Yeah, you know, that's...
Now, what do you think about this dog, the bounty hunter? Have you been following that at all, Norm?
Oh, that guy, I mean, to me that sounds racist. But like you gotta remember that even though that is a racist comment, listen, man, we've all known bounty hunters in our time, you know, and they have that thing like curse like a sailor. Well, that could go for bounty hunters just as well. They just chose sailor. Those guys. I mean, they're not like you or me, you know?
No, they're bounty hunters.
If you choose that as your career, you know, you're a bounty hunter. Listen, some salty language is not going to be You may as well just be a longshoreman. No, there's nothing worse than bounty hunting.
Norm, you're a genius. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Anything else you want to lay on the listeners before we leave today?
That was funny, that bounty hunting thing. Seems like he's going to get a pass on it, right?
I don't think so, Norm. I think he's in trouble.
Are his bounty hunting days over?
Where's he go from there?
He can't keep you on. I'm sorry, but you know, you have to. You know, you have a public image of hunting down criminals in their hotel rooms, diving at them in the middle of the night and beating them up. We can't have you saying racist things. I don't know.
All right, Norm, I'm going to put some oxygen on my face here and recover. You're going to be on every Friday now?
Yeah, that'll be fun, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'll be like your Pete Barbuti.
Barbuti. No, stop. Chuck Mangione references be far behind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Storm and Norman. We'll talk at you down the road. This is the Dennis Miller Show.
Norm, come to my 5th grade class. I dare you.
Well, where does she? Is it? Are there black people there?
Oh my God!
Where's
what does
the
that have to do
925?
with it?
Well,
Why is it harder if there's black people there?
Because black people are generally poor, and poor people are generally dangerous.
Oh my God!
Wow,
I can't
Norm.
believe you just went there.
What? Black people are rich?
Black people span all the strata.
No.
And you're saying
you
that
gotta
white
check
people
your
are
statistics.
poor and
no,
my
black
God.
people are poorer than white people. You didn't know that? Are you telling
Norm.
me that you think black?
What I'm saying is that I try not to pigeonhole people into black people
truth.
are poor, not into the truth. Listen, there's a huge ignored middle class black population out there. How dare you say black people are poor and therefore dangerous?
Because I want them to be not poor. That's why.
And really, how are you gonna? What's your plan?
My plan is to first of all admit that the black people have less money than white people. Because we
Black
live in a
people,
racist
our phone number is
society.
800-400-FM97. If you'd like to talk with Norm MacDonald, I'm sure he'd love to take your call
Absolutely.
right now. Michelle, you're on the air.
I just wanted to say that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And you need
What, that black
you're
people
not-
are poor? It's
no,
hilarious.
No, the teacher thing, and
Oh.
you need to probably act like you're not offended by that, because first, you don't have a right to act like you're offended, and that was funny as hell. He is right about black people being poor. You know it. I know it.
Oh
and the
my
black
God,
people know
what
it.
has happened on this show?
Well, he taught us a lot today. I think moms.
Oh, it's a learning show.
Moms
Well,
an
Wait
easy
a
job.
second. Where have
Teachers
you
an
guys
easy
been
job.
living for the last 300 years?
Paris, you are on the air.
I think that is completely untrue.
Go
How
on.
Not all black people are poorer
Amen.
than
Sister?
white.
Well, I didn't say that.
That's what you
No,
just said.
you said
I
black
said
people
black
have
people
less money
have
than
less
white people.
money than white people.
You've
yeah.
been to West Virginia? Because there's some white people with no money there.
Well,
exactly.
Well, okay. You're saying one black person is has more money than one white person.
What
True.
about Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. What about Eddie Murphy?
You're
Yeah.
saying by and
No,
large,
you're
if,
right.
if you
You're
break
right.
it down.
You're right. Yeah, of course, black people have less money than white people.
Yeah, I like to think, because I've heard this before, but I like something I never thought about is that her take is that the true issue that black people have is not the fact that there's a large, completely broke portion of them, but it's that the ones that have money don't get recognised.
Like as
Not
an average.
true. Not all black people have less money than white.
Oh
but
my
he's talking
God.
in okay.
Oh my
We all
God.
get what he's saying.
Listen. Guys in wheelchair. There's a guy in a wheelchair that can go faster than me in a race. But if I said guys in wheelchairs are generally slower than me, come
the
on.
way you said it was so harsh that to
Give
say...
your head a shake. Give your head a shake.
Oh, my God. All right, thank you. Hey, it's Danielle from Big Brother. Famously black woman.
Where's my 40 acres and a mule? I need my 40 acres and a mule. But you know what? He's right.
Yeah.
Go on, Danielle.
I mean, if you think
School
about
us.
it, there's been cases where the same person will apply for a job, and at times the other race gets the higher pay. I'm just keeping it real, folks.
All right, thank you, Danielle.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah.
All right, just sum it all up, Norm MacDonald.
Well, I'm saying that having
Try
less
to offend everyone equally.
having less money or having or not having less money is not a product of your nature. It's that you don't have the money because the white people don't give you the money.
It's actually supportive of black people to say that, actually.
707
Of course
says...
I'm supportive of black people. I'm in a room of
You're
racists.
saying that to have justice,
Oh,
we should
my
all
God.
have equal,
The 415 says maybe we should
That's
educate
funny.
our... Do you want to keep him for the next segment? At this point, I'm not sure. I'm finding Norm to be somewhat on the offensive side.
You know what, though? I love that he's saying all this stuff and then looks over with a big smile.
I know,
and
big smile. He's like, oh, man, they're going to talk about this all day.
Well, I didn't know that everyone. I thought San Francisco was a little more open than.
No, San Francisco actually
they're racist?
isn't. No, they're not racist.
Well, so far, by the way, most people have agreed with me.
Yeah. I can see why she's like, because I can see why she went into like a defense thing, but also it's like there's kind of an elitism to say that saying someone's poor is an insult to them overall as a person when it isn't. Some of the best people in the world are poor and some of the worst people in the world have a lot of money, and vice versa. But yeah, it's like, have you not listened to any black person talk before in your whole life, especially in America, but not just America, but especially in America? Like, have you never listened to hip hop? If you never, where do you think that where do you think that aggression and anger came from? The fact that they was all middle class, lounging by the pool all day. Nah, they was broke. didn't have nothing and didn't have no opportunity. But yeah. Also, Norm, the fact as well that he turned around and said, I'm in a room with racists, because, like, I get why she jumps to the defense of it, because it's, yeah. But actually, if you listen to his point, he was making a good point. But the calling the who is that guy as well? The one that he did the face. No, went, that looks nothing like a Chinese guy, and that's racist. And he's like, this guy did, Mickey Rooney did something incredibly racist, like you just did. I'm proper putting it on him. Yeah. But yeah, that was hilarious. Well, that's the reaction. Sweet.
Welcome back to React Relax TV, guys, for another reaction video. So I'm going to be checking out NORM MACDONALD and Dennis Miller. All right, guys, can't wait to check this one out. So if you're new here, welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you all for watching this reaction. So let's jump into the video.
He anchors the Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and he has recently quit the nasty habit of smoking. NORM MACDONALD. Norm!
All right.
Now, you're a young iconoclast, Norm. You know, the kids, they get you.
What? I was gonna wear a suit, and I
don't need to. I like this whole D.B. Cooper look for you, man. This is... Now,
is he the guy that jumped out of the plane?
No. He's married to Alice Cooper. Now, the thing remember you wrote for my first talk show?
Yeah, you gave me my
and
first
I used
job.
to come in the room, and you and Drake Sather had no lights on. It was like some fucking Anton LaVey Satan cult in there, and you guys used to turn out the sickest jokes ever, and everybody was always smoking. Then I see you on Saturday Night Live during the opening credits, and one of the things I like about you is you're completely unfiltered on that show. You'll say anything, and I saw in the picture you had a cigarette in your mouth. This guy just doesn't give a shit. So I asked you to come on. I find out you pussed out on me and quit smoking. What is that all about?
No, because it's bad for you.
Right?
They have these fucking things on the side. You have to read the fine print where it says, it's bad.
Now, when did you first start smoking?
I started smoking as a kid, like when I was, I think I was like 14, and I thought, I'll look really cool like if I start smoking, because I didn't get along with anybody. So I started smoking. Wouldn't you know it, I did look cool. All of a sudden, all these broads like me and everything. Not broads, but ladies, girls, women. And it was hard though, man, because I was guilty about it all the time I smoked, because I always thought, I always knew it was bad for me, you know? Like, even though some guys will say that it's good because their uncle lived long or something and he smoked, and they'll go, hey, what about, that old guy, Bert Mustin, what about that guy, And then, he just because he lived long, that doesn't mean anything, right? That's just one guy. You can't, just because Bert Mustin lived long, you're all of a sudden...
You did your master's thesis on this, didn't you?
That's for sure. I love hearing the way our dog talk, or when he's breaking down a story for you, the way how he talk or he tells it, like, it's just hilarious.
Now, did people bother you a lot when you're smoking? Were people pissed off when...
Yeah, people don't like when you smoke, they're bothered. Like, I gotta admit though, secondhand smoke is bad. Like, I don't like, when I smoked, I didn't like secondhand smoke. I like that first-hand smoke because you get to suck it right out of the cigarette, And the second-hand, any fucking thing that's already been ingested by someone is not as good, You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like a pork sandwich is delicious, but after a digested pork sandwich, that's fucking shit.
You can't fight that logic, Norman. You cannot? Do you think advertising brings kids to smoking? You know, there's a lot of fight with the Joe Camel thing. Do you think they really?
Yeah, definitely they got it. Because the thing is this, the advertisers, they got to go after kids because they're not going to get adults. Like, there's not going to be a 50-year-old guy going, hey, I should start smoking. That goddamn Camel. Look at him. They got to get little children.
Joe Camel.
Yeah.
That's a frightening-looking beast.
He looks like a cock. I read that. Yeah. I didn't make this up.
And I know you don't mind first-hand cock, but...
What's going on here? What now? What?
You don't know that? Don't say that. I know how this stuff happens, man. There's a buddy of mine worked on Saturday Night Live, and he said he was a fag once as a joke. And then he said everybody comes up to him and saying, "Are you a fag?" Gay man, I mean.
Show about smoking. They thought you meant the British word for cigarette. All right.
Exactly. Can I bum a fag? That's what they say in England.
Where else? All right.
The thing about Joe Camel looking like a cock, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Thanks for bringing me back.
This is what I've noticed. He doesn't even look like a fucking camel. He looks so much like a cock because you know how it's usually subliminal?
Yeah.
Where you have to find the cock, right? This character, you have to find the goddamn camel.
Yeah, believe me, when you only get 2 humps out of a cock, it's not worth smoking. All right, now, line 2, we got a phone call for you. Although I can't believe they'd still be on the line after this departure. Line 2, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Beverly?
Yeah, hi, Dennis. Hi, Norm.
Hi, you didn't know my name, I don't think.
Yes, I did. I watched Saturday Night.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I liked it when Dennis was on it.
Yeah, I did too. I watch Dennis every Friday.
Get out of here. You're great at that, man. You're great at this. You know why? Because you don't give a shit about Dennis. You know what I mean? It's like the best thing you can do. Whenever I'd go on, they'd go, what's it like following Chevy? And I like Chevy. He makes me laugh. What the fuck do I think about Chevy? I'm trying to make a living here.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I see you, I know you're thinking the same thing. Like, screw Dennis. I'm killing. Okay, anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, since nicotine is such an addictive drug, do you think someday you'll have to have a prescription to buy a pack of cigarettes?
Well, you know, they always bring up the Constitution and talk about how we should still have the right to a militia and all that. But let's face facts, this country was built on tobacco growers. So, you know, if you're going to start changing, if you're not going to change one thing because it comes from way back then, you can't change this either. There are farmers out there who make a living. Tobacco is one of the crops that got this country going. So, no, I don't think they'll ever make it illegal.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't make it illegal.
Even though. Prescription? Get a prescription? I don't think it will ever reach that state for real. Yeah, given the what he said, Dennis. Yeah.
I know.
I think Norm's backing me up on that. What motivated you to quit?
Well, I guess, you know, I read this thing about how it was like a phallic symbol. And my doctor went in, he said, you probably have an oral fixation, which you know what that means. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So, that's why I always smoke like cigarettes instead of cigars, because if I'm going to have I like a little white thin cock.
That's what I was just thinking. Back to the old coffee.
I go away to Ohio, Middletown, the center of the universe, to take a nice clean call And then I space out. I'm thinking, I can't listen to Norm for a second. I gotta get a time cue here. I come back and you're talking about having a thin white cock in your
I don't have a thin white cock. In my cock, you mean?
No.
In my mouth. No, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is
He's
this.
too lost.
I'm just
Don't make the mistake of thinking I fucking listen to you.
I just want to make it clear about that cock thing.
Not letting it go.
I was just saying, if I ever was gay, if they like suddenly made it mandatory or something, then I would choose the smallest cock, and I would like a guy that came fast. I don't know. I thought the subject was cock.
No, Cox is next week.
I'm sorry. Does that answer your question?
I don't think so.
Yes, it does.
I don't think it did. You guys give her a totally different answer. You went really off. Like, that's just crazy. Listen, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Ooh. Wow. That's crazy though. With the cigarette and the cigar thing, it's like up to you, like, right? It's up to you. You knowing that it's bad for you, right? It's up to you, the individual, if you want to go ahead and buy it or smoke it. But I don't think there ever will be a prescription. I don't think there ever will make it illegal because, like, all about the money, make it go, the business goes round and the top who it belongs to, like, I don't think they're gonna ever shut it down. So, they're all buddies. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I think. It's up to you, the person as a person, right? If you want to go ahead and buy it, you know the danger of it. So it's up to you if you want to go ahead and smoke it or not, right? Yeah. But that's just crazy though, with these two, Dennis and Nam and the whole business. Like, that's hilarious. Alright guys, anyway, don't forget to live, love, laugh, and to learn, and I will catch you in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye.